bloody well go. Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Counties Save. I was looking in the wrong camera again there. Welcome back to Three Counties, our 7th stream. It's going to be glorious because today, this is the situation. Do you know what? Jump in to the save. This is the situation. We're going to go over here, actually. Thank you. There's Gaz's sub popping up. We play 6 more games this year. Just 6. One of them is Worcester City at home. If we win this game, this is the situation. If we win that game against Worcester, we would go above them in the league. We would go top. It is very green. The only problem is that not only is our form very green, so is Worcester's. 6 games. Give us an ooh. Exactly. Give us an ooh. It's really quite tight at the top, isn't it? There is 2 points between us, but we play each other. We have home advantage, though, but they also have the advantage of having a ridiculous team with Sam Allardyce as the manager, with Fraser Forster and Dele Alli and Frankie Bishop, and they've got a loanee striker called Charlie Kelman, who's on loan from Charlton. He's a US striker. I feel like Tobes is somehow responsible for this. Thompson Brissett's on the bench, but Thompson Brissett has also scored 25 in 36 games. He's still there, but yeah, he's just for some reason not starting. Greenest, how are you? Morning, Clayts. Once again, up at the crack of dawn to watch the Wyverns win the league and hopefully claim my Patreon New Gen rename. That is actually a fantastic point that Greenest brings up as well. We are also ridiculously close to our youth intake. Just 6 days away, we get our first youth intake, and we also have all of this league thing going on. Today is a massive day in the stream. It would also represent a day where we finish a season, and that is never a thing to scoff at when it comes to me. How you doing, CT? Hope you're good, my friend. Hope your season is going well. To be fair, it is, isn't it? What a segue. That was a brilliant segue. Well done to everybody involved with that, because it was not me who led that happening. How you doing, Death Gamer? Welcome in. FM26 finally remembered I like to play in windowed mode. Lovely. That's good stuff, isn't it? Morning Clayt says, Brad, feeling pretty happy with Wolves' performance yesterday. It was nice to see them give their all for the first time in months. Yeah, bit unlucky in the end. Actually, I hate this. This is where, like, Wolves deserved a point. No, they didn't. But also they did. It depends which way you look at football, isn't it? Depends if you want to look at it in a clinical way, because, you know, Arsenal should have won that game by loads, but also in terms of like pure effort and grit and get into the situation where they could have got one. Yeah, they did. It was a bit sad, wasn't it, to see Arsenal go up the other end and score, but it's fine. I know that's why Nicky's here bright and early, to make sure that I talk about this. But yeah, it is one of those, isn't it? The title race for Liverpool was back on if Wolves had held on there, I reckon. Get that in early. Why not? Just shows that Wolves are a bit naff. No, they definitely are, yeah. Am I in trouble? Are you in trouble, Nerdiverse? I don't know. Yes, you are. Definitely that. Yeah. Not news. No, it's not news, is it? But it was one of those where it felt like it would actually mean something if Wolves got a point there, because, you know, more so for Arsenal than Wolves, to be honest. But it's still nice for any fans to see their team, you know, dig in and get something, isn't it? You forgot your homework. Then yes, you're in desperate trouble, Nerdiverse. You need to call your mum or something. I don't know. You're also doing the transfer window today in the new season. We will at least start it, Death Gamer. Yes, depending on how quickly we get through these games. Let's be honest, I don't move the quickest, but depending on what the time is, we'll probably be also starting our prep for next season. In today's video as well, in today's stream, I should call it. Then again, it is a video. If you're here watching on the VOD, leave a comment now, VOD watchers. I see you. Leave a little comment saying, hi, I'm a VOD watcher. We get a week off finally, so you can hopefully regain a bit of ourselves to stop looking. Yeah, that is a thing. Like, once you play so many games, and so, like, as soon as you have things not go so well, the other game creeps up so quickly, you just need a bit of a reset, and Arsenal probably are at that with the injuries and stuff. But hopefully the opposite happens and you fall apart. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Right. Shall we get started? Today, first and foremost, we have actually our youth intake, because we are 7 days away from our first game. We're a week away from playing Stamford. Look at the form we're in, by the way. Last stream, we frog marched our way to all of these wins. Our first game was against Banbury, and we just won every game, including a 6-0 win, a 5-2 win, 2 4-2 wins in a row, which is good fun, and a 5-2 win in there as well. And we beat Real Bedford 3-1. There were a few tricky games in there. Was it this Old Church game where we needed late winners? No, it wasn't this one. This Leston game, we needed a fairly late winner from Brook Myers. This Hales Owen game, yeah, it was this one, look. Drawing up until the 86th minute, and then we got a goal from Benny Ashley Seal, who's come in and actually made a bit of a difference, hasn't he? 86, and then we added a third on 93, which was nice. So there are a few that were kind of sketchy a little bit, but we got the job done. Arteta said tendencies and learnings are falling away from lack of training. It happens, doesn't it? It does happen. That is the thing with just so many games. Like, if you're winning games or winning games easily, it's good momentum. When there's issues, it becomes worse and worse type of thing. Right. Stamford in a week. Before that, though, we do have this youth intake. Now, on the youth intake, if you are a Patreon member, or if you are if you have enough channel points, you will be able to rename a few of these players here. What I ask is, if you are a Patreon member and you'd like to redeem that, I'm going to ask you to put it in the Discord, just so then I can verify that you are an active Patreon member, if that makes sense. There is a Claytreon section in the Discord, so if you did want to rename a player, that's where you will put it in there if you're a Claytreon member. If you are, and it comes first come first serve basically, if you are a channel point redeemer, then you can do that yourself. That's absolutely fine. We can do that in the Twitch chat. If you are just watching and don't know what's going on, the way that we do this, watch the stream and also the VOD Dom solo. That's brilliant. Love that. If you've never done this before, if you want to save your rename, you can also do that too. What I ask for is semi-serious. Like, I don't want people in the game to be called Magic Ped, because I don't think you'd have a player called Magic Ped. Instead, come up with a name that kind of represents that, so that it could actually be a name, if that makes sense. But we can talk about that. I'm going to say now, I have the power, and so does Leone mainly, the power to veto any names. If I don't want to break the immersion of what is a weirdly realistic save that we're kind of doing here, if that makes sense. Right, let's continue though and get ourselves up to that point, and we can see if anybody actually wants to do that. And then we've got a title to go and win, haven't we? We've got some Worcester games to keep an eye on. We've got that game looming. After we play Stamford, we have the massive derby game. It is just a title decider, isn't it? I am powerful, apparently. You very much are here, yes. Right, Ronaldo Flowers was player of the week. That's very fun. Key findings from Real Bedford, lovely. Right, we are... Last time as well, we did sign a couple of new players. Kanaya Boyce Clark came in, as did Josh Onoma. So... that's two fun things as well. Let me go back to selection info on here. Oh my word, I've just seen Chucky has scored. You can't see that. Chucky has scored 37 this season. How's Lenny this fine Sunday morning? He's not actually in here. He's with Kat downstairs somewhere. But yeah, he's good. He's well. I think he's gone for his breakfast. 37 for Chucky, 19 for Ronaldo Flowers, 26 goals for F Moons, 20 for Brooke Myers, 28 assists from Brooke Myers. Is he the real hero of this save? He's got the best average rating joint with Chucky, but has 28 assists and 20 goals. That is ridiculous. He's got slightly less goal contributions than Chucky, I suppose. Chucky's got 17 assists as well. He's wanted. Oh my word. Oh god. I think that's a bit scary. Surely a player with the first name Arthur. Yeah, you can make it work for sure. Brooke Myers, defo player of the season. Do you reckon? I hear his name so often when a goal is scored. But Brooke Myers, yeah, he is there, isn't he? He is involved a lot. I say he's an unsung hero. I feel like I tried to sing him, but you're right. Because of the bigger names of Chucky and stuff, maybe even like Luca kind of gets more plaudits, even though he hasn't contributed as much, but he's playing much deeper, isn't he? Make Caleb sign the contract. Yeah. He does have a contract until 2030 and doesn't have a release clause in there. But that is still obviously a worry, because he will probably want to go there, wouldn't they? Imagine we lost Chucky. Imagine I just bought a shirt that has Chucky on it and we lost Chucky. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? But yeah, we need to think about that one time. Shall we offer him a new contract now? Or will that make him go, no, I want to leave? Brooke Myers is also wanted. Crawley want Brooke Myers. That's quite fun. Considering we picked him up, look, from never playing football before, and now Crawley Town actually want to sign him because of his form for us. That's pretty fun. There's also somebody else was wanted there, wasn't there? Imagine Worcester by Chucky. Oh, my words. The thing is, it could happen, couldn't it? They've got the money. Ulad Mahand is also wanted by Welling and Chester. Now, that one I'm not as upset about, because if you look at the average ratings, it's very much him that stands out. Which, again, I think actually goes to show how good Luca has been in this deeper role. Because I think even if you go to Burnett, who's played there, 7.76 or 6.76, and any of the other deeper midfielders don't get the ratings, but Luca sort of does. Are we worried the team is going to get ripped apart by the Circling Sharks? A little bit. But at the same time, I'm not 100% sure that a lot of these guys are actually good enough for the league above anyway. So are we like, I've been holding back on contracts to before we actually find out what league we're going to be in. So I guess like it kind of goes both ways, doesn't it? Yeah, Chucky is wanted. Exeter City and Northampton Town. Now these teams play in League One. Yeah, Luca playing deep makes TCFC tick. It kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah. How you doing, Ollie? Welcome in. How are you doing? Otto, good morning. Thanks for the resub, Otto. For 19 months. What a legend. I've also... no, we're good, actually. I'm up to date on subs. Thank you very much, Otto, for 19, and Gaza for the 19 as well. What happened 19 months ago? For both of you to sub for the first time then. I love it. But yeah, Burnett's also wanted by Buxton, and that is it. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. We'll see. League One teams in for our striker, though. Always a little bit scary, isn't it? Ajax save could have been. Was that... I feel like that was might have been longer than 19 months ago. I suppose almost like a year and a half, almost 2 years, maybe. Nah, I reckon it was before that. The Ajax stream. Right. It is... I think it's on the 20th we have our youth intake, which is basically now. Are you ready, chat? Oh, hang on a minute. I've just seen some other news. I don't think we've had it. Sendles White is leaving. He's joining Warren Point Town. Now, I don't think we would have re-signed him, but we've got our first exit. Our first player leaving us. And it is a proper hero from the start of the season. He's not played loads since. But Jamie Sendles White has signed a pre-contract with Warren Point Town. Whereabouts in the country is Warren Point Town? I don't even know how you'd find that out. They're in the NIFL Championship. Northern Ireland. There you go. That's where they are. That is the Northern Ireland. They're in Northern Ireland. Yeah, you're right. I thought for some reason I didn't see the Northern Ireland there. I just thought that, yeah, that makes way more sense. They're in Northern Ireland. He's Northern Irish, isn't he? So that kind of makes sense. A legend at right back. He was, wasn't he? We heard your debut single and realised how it felt at the... we heard your debut single and realised how it felt at the heart of Beatlemania. Couldn't agree more. Right, so Sendles White leaving. We have not yet got our youth intake. It is today, though. Oh, no, we're on the 19th. It is on the 20th. Are you ready? Prediction. How many 5-star players do you reckon there are going to be? Go. Everything is Villager's fault. That's true as well, yeah. It is intake day. 0, 2, 5, 3. Be cool, wouldn't it, if we got some proper heroes that we can bring into the team here. It could be good. Frogman has gone for it, by the way. He's gone for his regen, new gen rename. I don't know why I said regen. It's called regen rename in the chat. That's why. Fred Mann. We can go with that. Frogman went early, but you haven't. You need to tell me which player. Also, if you're going to do a Claytron rename, I'm opening the Discord now so that people can get their names in there too. Remember, if you want to rename one of these players, there is a real chance that these I think you can. I think regen renames is only available. Yes, there is a channel I think in there that's only available for you to see. I think it should work. You could save it until you get a better player. Some of these players might not be very good because it's so early in the save. Like, that is something you will need to think about. Let's have a look, though, at our intake. Our annual intake has arrived for assessment. Whisper it quietly, but this could be a so-called golden generation with Scott Davis, the diamond, in a very strong group of players. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 elite players I'm seeing. There are 9 elite prospects. It says it there. 9 elite prospects. We have some cool names as well. Simon Mogg. We've got Steve Pearce. Chen Chin Hixiang. Steve Vines. There are 3 Steves. Why are there 3 Steves on this first page? What is happening in the 3 counties area for everybody to be calling their children Steve about 16 years ago? Not even Stephen, Steve. These are our players. Oh, my word. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't mind it. Well, Stevenshire. Yes, I don't mind it. Steve Vines. Chen Ching Shang. That's a very difficult name to... How do you say that, then? Chin Hixiang. Hishang? I imagine my pronunciation is off there. He looks pretty good, though. He's from Chinese Taipei. which is very cool to see as a new gen name. Like what's gone on there, basically? Steve is a great name, says the guy named Steve. I mean, fair enough, yeah. 3 counties equal 3 Steves. It basically does, Pixter, yeah. He looks pretty good for 16, doesn't he? Steve Vines. Right, Fogman, you get first dibs. Steve Pierce. Simon Mogg. Tiquan Samuel. Akeem Washbourne. Kindy Coddingtown. Now that is a name. Kindy Coddingtown. Brilliant. Is that a West Indian cricketer, or is that a small village in rural England? Those are the questions you have to answer here. No goalkeepers to be seen. Payne. No. Doesn't look like any of our good players are goalies. Danny McKenna is also looking pretty good. I was going to say Kieran McKenna, but McKenna, the old, McKenna. Can I have Kindy, please? You can indeed have Kindy Coddingtown. You want to go with Kindy Coddingtown as... Remind me, what did you go for? That does sound like a rename. It does, doesn't it? You want to go with something man, wasn't it? I can't remember what you said, though, as the name. Yeah, no one rename him, please. I mean, yeah, he's gone for him. Fred Man. Right. Can't believe we're naming such a cool name, Kindy Coddingtown, as Fred Man. Boo. I agree, chat. You should be booing this decision. Fred Man is now, though, a defensive midfielder in our universe. Welcome, Fred Man. I meant the Chinese Taipei one. I don't think we should rename him either. He's a bit like... I think we should keep the ones that are quite... if possible, keep the ones that are kind of... unique, maybe. Now, it did talk about Scott Davies being the best player here, and he is Welsh. So I wonder if we would go for the Davies or Davis pronunciation here. Kindy Coddingtown, always in our hearts. I agree. Can I quickly get a run through the profiles again, please? You can, Greenness. Yes. Give me 1 second. Scott Davis was born in... Does it say? He was born... How do you find that these days? Contract, work permit, nationalities... Monmouth. They're always born in Monmouth, aren't they? Tempted to use my rename just to bring Kindy back. Is he Watcher Man's son? I mean, different spelling, so I guess not. They're always born in Monmouth. Always. These are the players then. Steve Vines. I'll show you them on here. Steve Vines at the top, a left-back defensive midfielder. Chen Ching Hishang is a right winger who got really good physicals to begin with, which is very good. Better sound on Twitch than YouTube. Is there conduct? That's interesting. It'll be because of the... lack of... On YouTube, we've got it without the music, so that'll be why the sound isn't as good. Simon Mogg has a mohawk and can play centre mid or on the wing. Tiquan Samuel is a left midfielder. I don't really know anyone who plays left midfielders, but maybe we'll need to make him a winger. Akeem Washbourne, a fantastic... Again, small rural English town or West Indian cricketer. You could apply it here. I'm sure you could. He's got nice mentals, actually, hasn't he? Fred Man, we've already renamed. He looks really good. Teamwork and work rate for a defensive midfielder there looks quite nice. The pace and acceleration isn't that bad, actually. Acceleration of 12, pace of 9 could actually be quite useful. Danny McKenna, very nice. Bravery, striker winger. He's 6'5". 6'5". Greenest is claimed via Discord. I will get to that in a second. Thank you, Leone. 17 jumping reach, by the way. 10 acceleration, 11 pace as a striker. 7 finishing. But this guy has potential, I think. Potential because he could be quite meta in the future, Danny McKenna. And then Scott Davies, listed as our final elite talent, is a left back or a centre back. But he's 5'10", so he's a left back, isn't he? Can we have multiple regen renames in the save? No, Frogman. Not at a time, no. It is 1 per save if you check the T's and C's. It's a good question, but T's and C's are the... I guess if you also you use some channel points, probably. But in terms of Patreon, it's 1 per save. As has Keeney, perfect. Just drink some coffee before it goes cold. There are some more names we need to look at. They're not as good as football, so they probably won't make it. But we've also got John Bremer, who's from Sierra Leone. No regrets, yeah. Steve Travers, a goalkeeper who's not very good. There's your keeper, Ollie. Not particularly good. Does Ollie still want to go for Ollie French Jr.? I'm not sure. Oliver Crowley is a centre-back who is 6'3" at least. Asa Riddle, Tom Riddle's nephew, actually doesn't look that bad, actually. He's a right midfielder. Richard Mustafa, Kieran Fisher, I'll look to see in case any of these... I mean, the physicals aren't that bad on some of these, are they? Ah, your Halmazinho across from YouTube. Love it. Conduct, welcome across. Junior can wait. I think you might be right with that one, yeah. Kieran Fisher. And then finally, poor Ryan Greenslade, who's not very good at football, apparently. He's a right back. Right, let me get to some of these renames here. Keeney... claiming we'll pick a player once we look at them all. Greenest and Keeney, you can both claim if you'd like to put in the Twitch chat which one you want to go for out of these guys. Leaning towards Mogg or McKenna, but could do with a quick sort by ability potential. Well, they kind of are already. Just to show you. Let me move me out of the way so you can see everything. Look. Greenest, choose from there. Ability-wise, the best is Fred Mann. Then you got Scott Davis. And then you've got these guys as 2 stars. I'd probably lean against Chen Ching Shang, but Simon Mogg maybe. Keeney's going to take Steve Vines. What do you want to go for, Keeney? I need a full name, bearing in mind that he's also English, so something that goes with that as well. Oh, Mr. Crowley, exactly. By the way, we will get through this. We're going to get back to the title charge soon, but I think it is fun to be able to like give people the chance to get themselves into the save in like a fun way. Fred Mann can pretty much slot into the first team already. He kind of can, Ignis, yeah. Steve Vines is an iconic name. Steve Vines in my heart. Connor, I agree with you. Great name. Keeney, I need a name, though, for Steve Vines. Also, Greenest. I need your choice, and then we can move on. Please and thanks. Cheers. You can't even see me. I'm cheersing the camera. I'm not even on the screen. Maybe if I go... I can probably go back over here now, can't I? You can see the top ones. Is there a way to add a note in the game so you can easily see the renames? Leone is going to make a note of all of them now and keep them up to date so that we know. I'm not a Patreon, but I am the first supporter with a Wyverns jersey, hoping for exceptions. Chat, what do you reckon? Steve McSteve is not happening, no. We're not doing that. It's not a real name. I'll use my own name, Stephen Keane. I mean, if he was Brazilian, it'd be Keane. Keane, I love it. Stephen Keane is into the game. Is it Stephen like that, right? Stephen Keane. Steve Vines is now Stephen Keane. Complete. Leonardo de Clayton. I like it. I'll take McKenna and name him JB Green. Perfect. McKenna is becoming JB Green. Sounds very American footballer, right? I vote yes. Chat, do we reckon our boy, here he is, does he deserve for having the first shirt in the universe, does he deserve a rename? We can come back to, I suppose. I say yes to Condark, says Keeney. Mogg might be a better prospect, but that's also a funny name, so I'll leave it. I like it. Yeah. It makes sense. What do we reckon? I approve. Yes. See, Halmazinho, you've got the love from the chat. Choose a name. Choose a rename. We could do like a competition like this as well for people. But yeah, first man equals Neil Armstrong. Give me a rename and you're in. You're in. Something sensible-ish though, so it's like a real name. Who's available? I have one. Beyond, yeah, you can choose one as well. You're a Claytron. These, anyone except for Stephen Keane, Fred Mann, JB Green are available. Halmazinho. We're not doing Halmazinho. I'm afraid. Unless they're Brazilian, I'm gonna veto that one. I'm afraid. If they're partially Brazilian, yeah, but no. Unless you, I suppose, Sierra Leone. Is he just from Sierra Leone? This isn't her to Brazil. Nah, her to Brazil. We went for the Brazilian names. This one, I don't think you're getting an English lad born in called Simon Mogg, born in Ledbury, getting the name Halmazinho at birth, are we? So I'm gonna veto it, I'm afraid. It's Halmer Smith, something like that. Yes, Halmerson. Sure, it's my surname. Halmerson. Yeah. What do you want as a first name? You don't. It doesn't have to be your name, but go for a first name. I'm going to continue, by the way, just so that we can make a bit more progress, but we'll come back to it. Beyond Steve Pierce. You want Steve Pierce? What do you want as the name? We need something vaguely sensible, please. Helmut. You can have Halmerson, for sure. Halmer Smith. You can have Halmer in there. You could just give the surname Halmer, maybe. Or Halmerson, but yeah, let me know. Right, we've got a game going. Steve. I mean, they're all called Steve. That's true, isn't it? Yeah. We have a game as Beyond and Halmazinho can choose their names. Not Halmer. Okay, fair. Right. Let's go with the same team. How many times have I done that now, by the way? Just gone, looked at the team and gone, let's keep the same team. It makes sense, I think. We've been winning games. This is the game before the derby, by the way. A very Very important game, but one that, I mean, we have to win, basically, don't we? I could have put some of the young players in, but I haven't yet. Halmerson, so good they named him twice. Like it reminds me of Herman Haridason, that does. Right, pick up where you left off. Very, very orange is Stamford AFC's stadium. Very bright, isn't it? We've then got us in our yellow. So an orange. Oh, they're wearing pink anyway. So it's less orange as well when you don't look from above. There are the two teams, though. Did you offer any of them contracts? No. That's true, actually. I haven't actually even signed any of them, but we'll be all right, won't we? How do they get that through planning? Yeah, wild. Wild. Fredman can start. He has many fans and many haters. Good for the socials. Bring Fredman in. I haven't actually offered them contracts yet, so maybe they couldn't play yet. We'll do that after the game. I wanted to keep making progress whilst beyond an conduct decide on what they want to go for. Right, first 16 minutes, sorry. We've had 4 shots. I'm going to check in quickly. Worcester are also drawing. Obviously, very important that we keep up to date on what they are doing. If they slip up even before our game, it would be lovely, wouldn't it? If we could leapfrog them before we play and take a bit of pressure off. Oh, imagine how glorious that would be. I'm not sure it's going to happen, though. We have our first highlight right now. We also have JT's with a resub. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Here's Ronaldo Flowers. It's going to be cleared. JT's with the 2 months. My favourite resub. What a legend. Luca. Into Brook. Into Mooney White. Here we go. Yeah, if we could Beyond and Halmers, if you could get that one, Halmerzinho, if we could get that done, sorted and boxed fairly soon, that'd be cool. Right, still 0-0. Derry Beyond Merkin. As like, you want that as a double-barreled surname? Right, we can do that. We can do that. Do we go Steve Halmerson for conduct, by the way? Going with Halmerson as the surname. If we just go Steve because there's so many Steves, should we go with that? What is beyond the middle name? I don't know. Brooke Myers down the left, down the right even. Ronaldo Flowers, 1-0. We lead. That's what we need. I think it has to be Steve. It has to be Steve. 1-0 to 3 counties against Stamford. The title charge is well and truly on, everybody. I've also realised I've not got match sounds on, so I'm going to turn them back on. Right, there we go. The streets won't forget Derry John Merkin. I don't even know what that... Yeah, fair, yeah. Beyond the fourth wall, beyond the... It is a little bit, yeah. Steve, not a type... You wanted sleeve mushroom man, did you? Interesting. F Moons, Beyond, Chucky. Over, 1-0. All right, half time. We are, every intake from now has to have Steve in the name. Do you reckon? Yeah, you can choose the name, but you can only choose the surnames. You have to choose the surname, and it has to be called Steve. I like it. It's not a bad shout. The streets won't forget Derry John Merkin. He's a footballer, right? But I feel like the streets may have forgotten him. Is he? What's beyond? You're gonna have to add context to that. He's a footballer. Did something happen to him? Should we be remembering? Is he fine? I feel like I'm really. I don't want to say something about him. Like I don't know who he is in case he like died or something. I don't know what is the region, but the name isn't Claire Clumps, right? Vontae Williams off injured. We'll put Farrell Johnson at left back and bring on Sendles White at centre back. This could be terrifying. This could be really bad. Worcester City, are they winning, chat? They're still 0-0. This would put us joint on points with Worcester on 98. He's back in Holland now. Right. Hopefully we wrap the title up quick time and can play a Steve or two in the last games. That's true, actually. We could, couldn't we? We'd go level if it stays like this. Brass Scorpion, thank you very much for the resub. Not even a resub, a brand new sub. Gifted by Halmerzinho. Thank you very much. Conduct with the gifted sub to... No, it's not. They're two separate ones. Brass with the first one. Thank you very much to Brass Scorpion. And then Banshee got the gifted sub. Legends. Thank you very much for... They came through together that I thought it was going on with that, but it wasn't. Merry Christmas indeed. The double kill feed indeed. Thank you very much for the gifted conduct. Banshee, make sure you say thank you. You already have. Very good. And Brass Scorpion, thank you for the brand new primer. I appreciate you. And then Gav, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Chucky scores. Makes it 2. I've not done any subs. The flag's up anyway. It's still only 1. It's disallowed. I've not done subs. Worcester winning. Worcester are still drawing. Chat. This is massive. Beadle with the resub as well. No song. No song because he didn't. It was disallowed. Worcester are drawing. We're on. I also don't love how Chucky's picked up a knock. I'm going to take him off. We're on to go level on points with them right now. This is wild. Them dropping points at home was not in the script, I don't think. Had to jump across from YouTube. Love it. Welcome across. We have won. Worcester have drawn. We've gone level on points with them after 37. There are 5 games to go. The derby just became even bigger because now the winner gives themselves a 3-point lead, and that with 4 games to go afterwards could actually be pretty difficult to overcome because we don't lose many games. We've lost 1 all season. They've lost 3 all season. Is a 6'3" centre-back still available? I believe so, Chaz. Yes. Cinema indeed. Cinema indeed. Right. Let me go and get these new gen renames done. We can fix that all up. Next we have... I can actually ask them to sign them. There we go. Next we have the derby. The biggest game in 3 Counties FC's history. Cinema. Can I claim him and call him Claire Clumps? I'm not doing Claire Clumps. No. We're not doing Claire Clumps. First of all, Claire... No. This is where I step in and veto silly names. I have to. Right. Beyond, you didn't choose who you actually want. You've just given me a name. Same with Condark. Which names... which players did you actually want here? We need to come up with a bit more of a... He did. Yeah, I thought he did as well. He said Steve Pearce. He did. My bad. So Steve Pearce for Beyond... Beyond wanted... What did you want? What was his name? Derry John Merkin or something? Derry Beyond Merkin. I mean, technically that could be a name. Steve Clumps. Steve Clumps I might allow. Hey, Gaza! Thank you very much for gifting 5. What a legend. Right, if you've been gifted 5 from Dazza, Moonpig, Gosh, Akinola and Tommy... You need to say thank you. That's way too kind. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Streets remember him, apparently. Yeah. Well, I kind of did remember that, didn't I? What a legend. Thank you, buddy. Very, very kind of you. That is now gifted. You've gifted 25 in the channel now. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, dude. Right. And then finally, we need to do Steve Halmerson. And we could just go for... We could just go for Simon... No, we could go for Scott Davies, maybe. He's apparently very good, and he's kind of called Scott already, which is close to Steve, and it brings another Steve. Clarence Clumps. Right, Clarence Clumps. All right, fine. We'll bring Clarence Clumps through. You need to choose a player, though. I'd maybe suggest Tikwan Samuel or Akeem Washbourne, maybe. Plays at Utrecht now, does he? Brilliant. Right, I'm going to make the decision. We're going to go Scott Davis becomes Steve Halmerson. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. And is it Halmerson like that? This is what we need to come up with a better system for this, I think, don't we? There's a lot of going back and forth. It's probably on me. Halmerson, it's an E at the end, isn't it? Steve Halmerson goes there. Like Steve Harrington a bit. Tikwan is a great name. Yeah, it is, isn't it? There's a former college football player called The Coldest Crawford, and there was a rumor going around that his middle name was One to Ever Do It. Yeah, I've seen like things like that, tweets like that. It's very good. All good. I've been able to catch streams as much as I would like, but watch the VODs while playing. Haven't been able to catch streams as much as I like, but watch the VODs while playing FM26. Very cool, guys. I appreciate that. Feels like so many more people these days watching the VODs, which is so cool. I really appreciate you guys. If you're watching the VODs, legends. Thank you so much. I see the number because on YouTube, when it becomes a VOD, I see the number going up with people watching it, which is a really fun concept, which maybe was happening before, but now I can actually like quantify it. It's very cool. Appreciate you lurkers, you VOD watchers. You are the silent guys that hold it down. I think you should just take the names and you rename the players. Yeah, maybe I choose the person. That's actually not a bad point, Connor. Yeah, I guess though, like, I want to give people as much control as possible, but yeah, I see what you mean. Finally then, I'm going to choose here. We're going to go Akeem Washbourne is going to get renamed. Oh, is that all of them? Am I done now? No, Clarence Clumps. Ridiculous. I'm not sure I'm all right with the Clumps bit. I might need to change that. We're going to go for it now. Let's continue. Right, chat. Regen, new gen renames are closed for youth intake number 1. If you have one and you'd like one, you need to get it in the Discord ready for the next intake, and then you get first dibs that way. How does that sound? You have a list. Thank you, Leonie. Well done. Great naming. Great naming, everybody. Well done. Let's focus up, because now, make sure I've actually signed all of the ones that, do I check here? Can I see? We have signed Stephen Keane, Derry Beyond Merkin, Clarence Clumps, Fred Mann, JB Green, Steve Halmerson. Right, they're all in. I think all of the ones who are renamed are in. That's good. Let's go and find out what happens in this massive, massive derby day. It is wild how big of a game this has come down to, isn't it? Taylor Richards, do you want to sign yet? Is he interested in joining us? Because he could be a real asset in the final few games. No, is the answer. Okay, all good. This is it, though, chat. We play Worcester City at home, and the league table looks like this. There are 5 games to play. Do they have pro contracts or youth? I'm not sure. We have Clarence Clumps and Derry Beyond Merkin, for Christ's sake. Yes, we do. This is ridiculous. This form is insane, so we are definitely losing. It really feels like that, doesn't it? It really does feel like that. It'll be a youth contract, I imagine so, yeah. Right, twisted ankle for Vontae Williams, though. Do we get him to play in this game? Like, for the first time, we've actually maybe got a conversation about giving him the injection. He's out for 10 to 12 days. I wonder if we inject him, because he's pretty important for us. And this is the game that is going to decide it all, basically, isn't it? We've got Lewis Kinsella, who is good, but he's not going to have much sharpness. But then how much sharpness do you have if you've got a twisted ankle and you're playing? I think for the narrative, we give him it. We give him the injection. Oh my God, he's back. I think he's back in time, but Chucky I thought he was going to be injured there. I just saw this over on this side. Imagine we had no Chucky. Oh my word. Hey, Burke, that's so cool, buddy. First time in the stream this morning, having binge watched the YouTubes to catch up. Very cool. Welcome in, dude. You've come in on a very good stream. It's pretty on a knife edge, isn't it? We've got a hype chest to open. That's fun. I don't know what that means. Kinsella can play the others. We need Williams for the Worcester game. I agree. Flowers gets a goal bonus. We have now got how many days? I don't know. It's 6 days to prepare for the biggest game in our history. Choo choo indeed. Right, who's that? Mutually terminated. I don't know who that is. It's okay. It's a classic Saturday 3 p.m. as well, which is always nice. We've got some things going on. Hey, Ronaldo Flowers. Oh no. Is Ronaldo Flowers on? I think we might be okay. There's a game on the 31st. Our game is on the 28th. I was like, yay, Ronaldo Flowers has been called up to international duty. And then I was like, oh no, Ronaldo Flowers has been called up to international duty. However, okay, it's okay, because that's the 25th of September rather than that. I think he should be able to play the game and then go. You'd hope. It is going to Antigua and Barbuda, so it is a pretty hefty flight. But I think we should be fine. No, we won't. I think we're all right. That was I thought that 25th to something was March as well, but it was September. I think we might be okay. He will miss a game. Yeah, but not this game. As long as it's not this game, I think we can cope. Obviously, we will need to win those games, but we want all of our players for Worcester, don't we? If in case, can you recall? I would imagine not. Let's just check. He seems fine, look. It doesn't mention it on here, so I think we're okay. I think we're good. Is he our first international player? I think we've had other ones. And I think he's already played as an international player during the save too. So I don't think so. I think we're good on that. Like, I don't think it's that momentous, if you like. It'll be the next game, yeah. Tom Owen Evans removed from our shortlist. Can we still? I'd like to sign him. We can't. Will they accept free? 5k to get Tom Owen Evans. Would we get him now? They only see him as a fringe player. How much money have we got? We've got 58k. Do we want to bring Toe in? I'd like him. I don't know how good he actually is. He's 29. I kind of want to just do this now. Is this a weird time to do this? Definitely. Even just for the rest of the season, though. 5k's silly money, really. But maybe we can make it 3.5. Just as an option. Just as an option. As a bit of a save hero. Former Hereford player. Stream watcher. Legend. Tom Owen Evans. I hope you're well wherever you are these days, Tom. Are you still playing for Chippenham? I think you probably are. Let's make an offer. Why not? Let's do it. Right. Oh, it's been accepted. I don't even know if he's interested, actually. He probably isn't at this stage, is he? He is interested. Emergency backup on a pay-per-play basis. He must be not very good then, but this is fine. Non-contract. Bring him in. Extra player in our squad for the season. Like it. Since you're buying him from there, I guess he would be. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why I asked the question, to be honest. You're completely right. Right. Onwards. Onwards and update. Onwards and update? That's not the saying. Onwards and upwards is the saying. This is it. Right. Ronaldo Flowers can play. Boyce Clark in goal. Charlie Farr at right back. Vontae Williams injected at left back. Johnson, Sona as centre backs. Luca playing deeper with Ulad Mahand. Myers, Flowers, Mooney, Chucky. On the bench, Benny Ashley Seal, Josh Onema, Burnett, Sendles White. I wonder if we put Lewis Kinsella on the bench for this one. It probably makes a bit of sense to do that. Thanks, Matt. Find free agents. We are 4 games away from the end of the season, Matt. I think we're all right. Who do I put him on the bench for, though? Probably... Do I risk not having a keeper there? Do you know what? I'm not going to play a keeper on the bench because I think I want the extra sub outfield. I am very wary that this would be amazing. The narrative of losing because our keeper got sent off would be crazy. I think we have to risk it, though. We've only got 5 subs and we need the left back there because of the injury to our left back. I think we have to do that. Oh, imagine he gets injured. Imagine the keeper gets injured. The Seal can play in net. Yeah, we'll just put Sendles White in, or Benny Ashley Seal in goal, won't we? It'll be fine. Be okay. I've literally never seen a keeper sent off in FM. I've seen them injured, and back in the day, they used to get sent off, but it's so rare, isn't it? Imagine it's now that happens. Just imagine. How you doing, Holmesy? Morning, Clayts. Any idea why FM only keeps league history for players? I want to see how many games they played for me in total, but it only shows league. Yeah, because I guess it's just about holding data, and the more data it holds, the worse. But it's something I've been asking for forever, Holmesy. I'd love to have just more historical data on my players, please, in the save. I feel like that's something that should just be that. I want to see how many actual games, like, over the years. I want to see that. Yeah, you're completely right. It's annoying. Fredman debut being delayed. I wonder, actually, have they signed yet? Are any of them good enough to be on? They probably are to be on the bench, aren't they? Like, that guy is good enough to be on our bench, I think. You never pick a keeper on the bench in non-league. Yeah, it makes sense. I think we shouldn't. This is serious business, though. We bring the youngsters in after the Worcester game. I'm going to be serious for a second here. Come on, the Wyverns, chat. This is it. Tell your friends. This is where the league is going to be won or lost. I'm almost sure of it. Can we get some flares in the chat ready? Let's up the atmosphere. This is what it all comes down to. This shootout between these two teams, outrageously close. It's a 42-game season, by the way. 42-game season. So 5 to play, 4 after this. Let's pick the team and get into this. Oh, my word. Oh, the chance to make a young hero. I get what you mean, Dusmania. I do get you. But no, we are going like this. That is the Worcester team, led by Sam Allardyce. They have left Jayden Thompson-Brissett on the bench alongside Victor Wanyama, Fraser Forster, Craig Dawson, Liam Cooper, Daniel Amati, Andre Ayew captains the side, Dele Alli, Frankie Bishop, and their low knee, Charlie Kellman. But for the Wyverns, right, we have Kanaya Boyce Clark in goal, right, Charlie Farr, right. I'm not doing this for all of them. Miles Sona, Pharrell Johnson, Vontae Williams, the heroes that are leading us into battle. Here we go. This is a big rivalry match, and even though we're the underdogs, I know you can win this. We beat them away from home, but their team is outrageous with ridiculous players. Dele Alli, for Christ's sake, plays for them in the number 10 role. Look. And it could be heartbreaking, or it could be glorious for us. They dropped points in their last game. That is the league table. This is the game. We're underway. Frankie Bishop on the ball. Of course he is for Worcester. Craig Dawson into Westergaard. First highlight things. Yes, actual Dele Alli. I'm excited to start playing FM game, but all the negative. I've just played the game, Johan. If you want to play it, and don't listen to anybody else. How you doing, Plasma? Welcome in. Here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. We have had the first 3 shots. We are leading. We're taking the game to them. We have a highlight. Vontae Williams down the left throws it straight to Andre Ayew. Do we win this ball? Chucky. Now is the time to step up. Great tackle from Ronaldo Flowers. Wins the ball back. And we are on the attack ourselves. Ronaldo Flowers down the left. He's got players in the middle. He's got Luca in the middle. Saved Chucky. And saved on the rebound too. First proper chance falls to us. Chucky couldn't take it. It's good keeping from Fraser Forster. Whew. Here we go. Luca again. The highlight continues. Charlie Farr down the right gives it away. Ender Stevens clears. Frankie Bishop has got the pace to get there, but Miles Sona also has the pace. This retirement home at Worcester, I know, right? So much quality, but they are old, and we've got a young team. And Ronaldo Flowers, this highlight is still going. That might end it as we go on home here. Ulad Mahand over for Brooke Myers. Keeps it in. Can he find a cross here? Goes back to Charlie Farr. Very long highlight. And it has now been cleared by Andre Ayew. Frankie Bishop's on the ball. It's going to be a Worcester attack here. Frankie Bishop, great bit of play. He's in here. Frankie Bishop scores! Worcester City lead. And of course, it was him. It had to be him. And what a goal that is from Frankie Bishop. And I want to sing the song, but I don't. Frankie Bishop. Watch him score. I'm not playing the song. I'll sing it. It's a great goal from Frankie. And I thought we were going to have the highlight. It was a super long highlight. But Worcester lead in the derby. Chucky now, though. We can't let our heads fall after that one. We need to take the game straight back to them. Worcester have won the ball back. There's so much quality. Frankie Bishop is such a good player. How has he even ended up here? We've got the ball back. Mooney. Find Chucky, who's made the run. Mooney go alone. He's in the box. Fionn Mooney, everybody wide. Wide. I mean, it was terrible defending, wasn't it? We let him run through us. It's their first shot on goal. And they've taken the chance. It means the league table would look like this. It'd be a 3-point gap with Worcester leading. There's a long way to go. Vontae Williams, injected, takes the corner. And it's clear, but we've won it back in there. Miles Sona thought he was going to get a chance to shoot. He didn't. Big Sam's parked the bus. He does have a lot of players back here, look, doesn't he? Can we find a key to unpick the lock? Charlie Farr towards Ronaldo Flowers. On the volley, Ronaldo Flowers! And that is 1-1. Ronaldo Flowers for 3 counties up the Wyverns. We're all level here at Clayts Lane. Beauty of a goal. Charlie Farr's back post cross. And Ronaldo Flowers hits it flush on the volley. What an effort. Fraser Forster, no chance. 1-1. Get your flares out. Come on. Game on. Game on. Before half-time. And we are still the better team. We didn't let our heads drop. Come on. Ronaldo Flowers greater than Van Basten. I couldn't agree more. What a finish that is. Here come Worcester, though. Fionn Mooney's won the header, and Chucky leads us on the break here. Mooney into Brooke Myers. Back into Fionn Mooney, and it's given away. Oh, my words. I don't like it when they have the ball. They've got so much quality that even if we dominate the game, when they come forward, the chance for them to score is always going to be there. What a run that is from... Oh, my word. Frankie Bishop wide. Good Lord, he's good. Did you see the little jink around the defender there? Oh, my God. You know the name Ronaldo Flowers. He scored in the first derby as well. Away at Six Ways. He scored again here today. Andre Ayew. Frankie Bishop is the main man. He looks like the real threat, doesn't he? Here's Frankie. He's made me sneeze. Oh, my word. I'm so scared. Why does this feel such a big game? He's making me sneeze. He's League One next season calling it. Well, he won't be because he's got a future transfer, so he's going to stay there. Bless you. Thank you. They're constantly playing it to him on the left. They are. Like, Charlie Farr's got his work cut out, but he's also gone the other way. Maybe that's his way to, like, deal with it, is to make him think about having to defend. Pinning him back that way by Charlie Farr getting forward. Brook Myers now has players in the middle. Can he find Chucky in there? Can he find somebody else in there? It's a lovely run. Mooney, Farr. Could he have got the shot away? Maybe not. Luca, wide. God, it's all action. This is still the first half. It's been a great half from us, but they're just so dangerous, aren't they? Look at the stats, look. Half time, match momentum is massively with us. But it's 1-1. The deeper Frankie is, the better, exactly. Yeah, this is Frankie Bishop FC. He has been by far their best player here. Andre Ayew's been good too. It won't be long, I'd imagine, until we see Jayden Thompson-Brissett off their bench, because Charlie Kelman is not playing particularly good. Our performances, Chucky, you could probably say the same again about, couldn't you? Is it time for Benny Ashley-Seal, maybe? Because Chucky's been a bit isolated up there. Our chances have fallen to our wingers, haven't they? Right now, though, I'm going to say I'm not happy. See if I can fire them up for the second half here. We've been the better team. Can we take a chance or two in this second half in this title race? A draw isn't really good enough because it means that we would still have to rely on Worcester dropping points. 60th minute half sub. I think you might be right. We're on to 53 with no highlights. Here's our first one of the second half. Charlie Farr gives it away. Always a worry because Worcester will spring and look for Frankie Bishop. Of course they do. They are shutting down Chucky. Our wingers are good, though. They can deliver, yes. Vontae Williams. I don't know how his legs are feeling. Here he goes. Down the left-hand side. Into Ronaldo Flowers, who hits it straight at the keeper. That was a chance. Vontae Williams, with his injected, twisted ankle, is doing all right, actually. As we approach the hour mark, it's going to be a corner. No, it's a free kick to Worcester. Are you scared an encouraged shot will ruin it all? Always, yes. Brook Myers has picked up a knock, yes. I think that might actually mean we do the sub. I wanted to leave him on because he's playing well, but Brook Myers has picked up a knock. Do we do Chucky wide and bring on Ashley Seal like this? And then if Ashley Seal continues to struggle, we go Mooney wide and bring on Josh Onema maybe. Is it worth going two up top? I mean, I think it might be towards the end of the game, which is why I'm leaving Chucky on. Even though he's not having a good game, he's Chucky. So I think we have to have him on the pitch just in case a chance falls to him. I don't know if you agree. This is tight. Vontae Williams is doing okay with that twisted ankle. Luca's a bit tired. I want to keep our good players on the pitch, though, I think. 62 players. I'm going to do a shout. I'm going to encourage. Chucky can have a moment out of nowhere, exactly. Here comes Ronaldo Flowers. We might be relying on him quite a lot. He's the one who's having the good game for us. On that 7.5. Defence is defending well. Benny then into Charlie Farr. Charlie Farr down the right-hand side. Can he pick somebody out? Can he go alone? It's put it just wide. Yeah, Onema can do DM if we need to. What a chance that is from Charlie Farr. Chucky's up to us. Okay, he was up to 6.3. He's down to 6.2 again now. Sendles White onto Shackle Bishop. I mean, I like it as an idea. Fraser Forster goes along with the goal kick. Pharrell Johnson just brings it down. Our defenders are having a good game, aren't they? I'm looking at Chucky and thinking, where's that moment coming? Ronaldo Flowers, ball out wide for Chucky. Here it is. There it is. That's the moment. Chucky delivers in the derby.
His name's Chucky.
You leave him on.
He's a star. He is Caleb Chucky. He scores goals at the lane and
right here is where he scores goals.
Chucky is his name.
Chucky makes it 2-1 3 counties. We have 23 minutes to try and hold on here. We called it. You leave him on for the moment. Ronaldo Flowers has just played an absolute peach around the corner. And now it's all about trying to see this game through, isn't it? Now is the time to think about defensively locking this up. Do I make a change with 15 to play, though? The league table all of a sudden looks like this. We lead with 4 games left. If we hold on in this game, though. I'm looking at my bench and thinking, I'm not massively enamoured with any of those players, except for maybe Josh Onema to come in and maybe shore it up in this midfield. Can he play us defensively? Ethan Burnett's pretty solid himself, though. Careful with the subs. Yeah, don't change winning formula. I don't want to change too much. I just want maybe fresh legs for now. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Josh a bit further forward, and I'm going to bring Ethan Burnett on. It's going to be our 3 subs there, but it gives us another 2 more to use when we actually, if we do want to lock it down. We're just going to do fresh legs for a little bit and go from there. We're still on attacking. Williams had a great game. He has. I'm going to put it to balanced. Nothing crazy. There's a highlight for Worcester with 9 to play. Vontae is carrying a knock. We do need to think about that, don't we? Good tackle. Ronaldo Flowers has won it back. If we get a third here, it's game over. Ronaldo Flowers to Vontae Williams down the left-hand side. Can he pick somebody out? He finds Chucky. Looks for Chucky. It's come to Charlie Father, who shoots, and it's over. Time wasting is going on now with 8 minutes to go. We are going to see if we can see this out by running the clock down. We'll let that kick in and we'll do another sub now. Now that we're playing balanced, I think Luca off. We don't really have a choice there. Luca's going to have to stay on, isn't he? Let's do... Vontae Williams is playing great, but he is tired. I wonder who's better defensively. I think we just leave it, you know. The only sub that I'm looking at is maybe Kinsella here. I don't want to do Sendles White at DM. I think it's too much of a risk. I think I am going to take Vontae Williams off. I know that he is playing well, but I think just for legs, that's the sub to do. 5 to play. Can we see this game through? No more highlights. It would give us the initiative in the title race. 5 minutes added on. We are into added time. There is a highlight. If we can ride through this highlight here, we will win this game. If Worcester score now, it could be heartbreaking. Farrell Johnson puts his foot on the ball into Luca. We're playing it around at the back. Could it be a third goal to cap a victory for us here? Chucky looking for Benny Ashley Steele, who does score. And it is going to be... Is he onside? No. He's offside. But it could just be enough to waste down the time and give us victory in the derby. It doesn't matter. It was enough to see us through. We have beaten Worcester City. This Worcester City, by the way, with these players, with Frankie Bishop, with Dele Alli, we have beaten them and we have deserved to beat them. That is absolutely massive. And I don't think it deserves it, but I'm going to do it. Did that even play? I don't know. RF, we have beaten Worcester. That is wild. I actually am terrified about the last 4 games now. We are massive. Did it play? Did it play? I don't think it did. I don't know why. 4 games to go. 3 points is the difference here. As we've just had... Gosh has just gifted 5. You legend. First 5 gifted. What a legend. Thank you very much for gifting 5. Up the Wyverns, indeed. King of the North, Olbira, that's not the name. Scoldmark, Ramox. Make sure you say thank you to Gosh. I think I can only see 4 of the gifted there, but if you've been gifted one there, make sure you say thank you, and thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Very, very kind. What a way to leave the stream. I'm off for the night. Gaza, thanks for hanging out, buddy. You'll have to check in with the VOD to see whether we get this done, whether we complete the job now, because it does actually mean there's still no real room for slip-ups with the final 4 games of the season. But we've just taken our points tally past 100. 4 games to go. We now lead the title race. Vontae Williams is out. Brooke Myers is out. I can't believe we've actually beaten them. Chucky with the winner as well. It's so perfect. So perfect. Don't want to tempt it, but we can afford 1 draw. We kind of can, can't we? Because we've got the goal difference. We haven't got the goal difference. Could we afford 1 draw? I suppose we could, because they'd only gain 2 on us, wouldn't they? So we could, yeah. We just can't afford a loss. We play, by the way, that 1 draw. I don't want to upset anybody, but we play Spalding away from home. Second to last game. The penultimate game is a really tricky game away at 3rd in the league. Spalding, who we drew with at home earlier in the season. It does look horrible, doesn't it? That has to be the game where we get the draw. Unless, I suppose, unless Worcester also drop points. And if you look at their form... Oops. That's their under 21s. If you look at their form, they have just dropped points in back-to-back games. And they play Banbury, Harborough, Redditch, Hales Owen. You'd expect them to win all of those games, though, wouldn't you? What could possibly go wrong? Imagine if TCFC go top and Worcester bottle the playoff. Imagine Worcester didn't go up in the playoff. Oh, it'd be glorious, wouldn't it? Right. Let's go and get this done. Let's go and play the games. Come on, you Banbury. Exactly, right. Key findings, indeed. That is wild. I'm actually going to just do a save here. Just so if I need to come back and get any clips or anything about the game, like the news items and stuff to use in like a graphic or something, I'm going to do that too. So I'm going to do let's make it 3 counties 8 here as well. Already exists. I don't know what I've just overwritten, but hopefully that doesn't matter. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. We play Stourbridge next. How many days until that game? 5 games. We actually are going to be out without Ronaldo Flowers because of the international duty that he's on as well, aren't we? Hopefully Tom Owen Evans comes in too, though, to bolster our ranks a little bit, maybe. And we could use some of the youngsters too. Here's the next gen. Have we got any players in the next gen? Probably not. There's the top 10. They are very much the ones you'd expect, aren't they? So Amo Amayai isn't one that is always in the top 10, though, is he? This doesn't work, does it? There you go. I just wanted to see if there's anyone weird in there, really. But no. Big Sam has lost the plot. Yeah, I think he has. I think he has. What a performance by Ronaldo before. Brook Myers robbed. That performance from Ronaldo Flowers is so good, isn't it? Right, Tom Owen Evans is going to come in. We're going to sign an extra player for this run in here on a non-contract. So we can always... He'll always be able to leave at any point. But Tom Owen Evans comes in. He is distinctly average, is Tom. But we love him because of his career. But this, look, these 2 seasons. Oh, never to be forgotten in the National League North. 13 goals from him. What a player. Give him his flowers. What, Ronaldo? Agreed. Right, Tom Owen Evans comes in. And I'm now looking at this thinking, Brook Myers. Do we give Brook Myers another contract even if we go up? Is it still stuck on 49? No, you get 50. Scored a worldie versus failed in one of those, yeah. Did we give new contracts to any of these guys, even though we don't know if they're going to be good enough for the league above? Even, like, maybe we keep them as backups, maybe. I'm really tempted by Brook Myers, Ronaldo Flowers, specifically. Maybe for Al Johnson, looking at how good he looks there. Benny Ashley Seal actually already has a contract for a while. Charlie Farr has been great as well, but I'm looking at the star ratings, really, to decide which ones could definitely play at a higher level. They're the ones that get to... So Fionn Mooney off a contract, according to our... Fionn Mooney's the only one who gets offered a contract according to our director of football, Neil Critchley, which is interesting. Can I get those 3 DOF to negotiate contract? I probably won't do that. I should do it myself, shouldn't I? Must be a pro... I think you're right, chat. I think we should keep these guys. Mooney, no. I'm not as like... We don't love Mooney as much, do we? The other ones definitely, though. Finally, just finished watching the full previous stream available on YouTube. Looking forward to the Norwegian death metal outro. Only to have forgotten we don't get the tunes on YouTube. Still great content. Blanca, go and listen to it yourself. You know, at least you can find it on Spotify. But yeah, you're right. Sorry, buddy. That's true. Discuss new agent. Do you want to sign a new contract? Yes, he does. Noteworthy players, 800 and 875. He's currently on 440. I can bring that down a little bit. He does deserve it. And he is wanted by, like... Crawley. What league are Crawley in? Because that maybe tells you that he is actually quite good. Important player. Can I make that regular starter? Yes, that's better. Part-time contract. For another year. I think we can afford 725 a week. I know that there's yearly wage rises. I know that this is going to go up a lot when we get promoted, but I think he's worth it. And it's not like I could bring that down massively, could I? We could wait, but then he'd want a bigger contract anyway because we'd be in a higher league. I think it might actually make sense to sign him now. And he'll be worth it, I think. Brook Myers. Ronaldo Flowers, I'm also very tempted to do the same with. He doesn't have an agent, so we can go straight in with him. He wants to be star player, which I don't love. We'll go important player. He only wants 675, which isn't too bad, and less of a wage rise as well. Let's give him one. Another year for Ronaldo Flowers too. And then finally, I think I do want to do Farrell Johnson. I think he's a bit of a Rolls Royce for this level. Left-footed, 6'4", decent physicals. I think he is a really strong defender for us. Only 21 as well. I like him a lot. Doesn't have an agent, wants to be star player. Let's make him important. If we have those as the basis to build our team around, I actually don't think we can go too far wrong, even in the league above. Let's give him 8-2-5, and we'll go from there. The others I'll do at the end of the season if we need to, I think. We don't need to sort those yet. Ulad Mahanda, don't think we keep. Cheers all. I've just spilt coffee on myself by cheersing. That's good, isn't it? Adam, yeah, possibly. However, the higher base wage would end up then basically 30% is actually just such small fry of like £700 a week anyway, if you see what I mean. Like 30% of that is what, like an extra 210 quid. So at the higher base wage, I'd offer them what, 1,000, and it would be higher than with the promotion wage anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's negligible between the two as well that we could really dial down and work it out exactly. But at the same time, is it really worth it when we've like for just small amounts? Probably not. And like get them tied up now is the other thing, isn't it? And like all of those things. So yeah. Have you been sacked yet? No, you're actually doing very well with the Wyvernettes. If I search for Wyvernettes, does it find them? No. Does it find Wyverns? It doesn't. It just finds Toby. If you search for Wyverns, that's fun, isn't it? You're actually doing a pretty good job. They were when we last looked, they were looking likely to go up. They're second in the league in the National League Premier Look. You've only lost 4 games as manager at 3 counties women's side, the Wyvernettes. Violet Dobson has been scoring goals for you up front, although she is injured. She was injured last time as well. 16 and 16 for you, look, Violet. But no, you're doing very well. Not going up failure. Is that a not going up though? How many teams do go up in that league? Is there no playoffs? It doesn't seem to have any playoffs. Yeah. Is it just one team? It might just be one team. Is it just champions? Yeah, I thought you might be. You'd know, wouldn't you? Oh, look. The board would like to give us a new contract. That's nice. Sure. We'll have a new contract. Hello, Yambo, my friend. Na 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 na. Yambo. We would like to gauge your opinion on whether discussing a new contract for you would be well received at this point in time. Well, Jan, yes. We're delighted that you agree. We believe it's important to stay on good terms with you, so hopefully we can continue to work together. I might ask for a new... can you ask in the new contract to get a coaching course or something? I have a fear that it goes bad after you sign it. Now, that is... Why have you brought that up? Why have you said that? Because it's so true. It's that I'm now terrified about that as well. Oh, God. By the way, chat, if you are watching on YouTube, could you drop a little like for me, please? That'd be lovely. Thanks for being here, but please drop a like. It does really help. Right. Promotion race going down to the wire. We play Stourbridge away. Weirdly, I'm now terrified about this game. It's away from home. I don't know how good Stourbridge are. I'm now scared, though. Yambo has offered the contract. Can I make a board request during this? 15% wage rise. I don't want the money. I'll tell you what I do want, though. You actually can't ask for it, can you? There's nothing I can ask in the contract discussions. I can get, like, more money, but no. I'm going to just sign the contract, I think. 750. I've taken a pay cut for the good of the squad. For the good of the club, I should say. Right. Get that signed. 750 a week. Bankrupt the town. Yeah, I still... I'll get... Yeah, I'll collect the bag, but I won't... I'll ask for a little bit less than they were offering. Less than Ronaldo Flowers is going to get paid, so I think that's okay, right? How you doing, Breezy? Welcome in. You're a public servant, exactly. All right, we play Stourbridge away. Stourbridge are down in 18th. That is such a banana skin. I'm terrified. Worcester play. Who do Worcester play on this game here? They play Banbury. Oh, come on, Banbury. Banbury are where in the league? Just saw it somewhere. I don't know. Banbury are also Well, not great. 12th. 12th in the league. Okay. If you'd like, if you would like an update on what the save is, Cringy is finding those commands there. There's a website that gives you the full story of who 3 counties are. There's also a Twitter account, an X account if you want to follow. I did do a new little, would you like to see it? This is my update for Twitter yesterday to make sure that everybody was up to date with everything. I love making these weird little graphics. I find them so much fun. This was the graphic from yesterday, look. Saying it all comes down to this. 6 games to go. But we know, of course, we've won our next 2 games. With 4 games to go, we've now moved above them. Go and follow the X account, the Twitter account, Wyverns on X. Look, there's a link in the chat on Twitch. Look, it is, if you're on YouTube, 3 Counties FC is the handle on Twitter or X if you use that website. Otherwise, you can check things out on the website, I suppose. What I should do is actually get a feed of this. Show off the shirt. I should show off the shirt. My shirt arrived, chat. Look. Chucky, you can buy an official 3 Counties FC shirt. Very cool. Very cool indeed. It's got Chucky on the back, as you saw before. It's actually much better than I thought it was going to be. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? I should have worn it, but I hung it up and then forgot that it was there until I started the stream. With wyvernsfc.com on it, look. Blackout badge on there. Put it on. I'm not going to put it on now because I don't think we should be getting changed on stream. That's not a good thing. We'll put it in the background instead, though. But yeah, you can also buy these in the club shop. Put it up that way this time. There we go. Up the Wyverns. It's very comfy. There you go. How Mazzinho knows. Right. Let's continue. We've got a game. And it's a big one. You're not even wearing the shit. Nah, I don't know. I don't know why. I collect shirts. I don't wear them, you know. 10 out of 10 for value and quality. There you go. Right. We are ready to go. Just wondering, is now... No, we get the title sewn up if we can. Tomo and Evans, I don't think needs to be on the bench. Does Kinsella... Vontae Williams must be injured, right? Is Vontae Williams back already? He is. He's match fit. Lovely. We really need some kid sizes for Jack. That's true, actually. Yeah. Not a bad shout. I think I'm going to keep it the same without any risks for changing anything until we've got this sewn up, and then we can make changes. Yeah, Tribus Unus Vincimus is the motto. It means victory 3, something to do with 3 being better than 1. Unifying 3 is better than 1 type of thing. I can't remember it. It's Latin. I'm sure you could do a little translation. 3-1 we conquer. Yeah, there you go. 3-1 we conquer, but I think if you do it in actual Latin, it's something like 3 as 1 conquer. 3 as 1 you conquer, something like that. But yeah. How'd you make your own teams on FM? Yeah, just the pre-game editor, M93. Just change all of the stuff in the pre-game editor, and then I made up like the kits and the badge and everything like that through lots of stuff on like Canva and stuff like that, basically. But that's how you do it. There's no like secret source to this. It's just, yeah, pre-game editor. Okay, 10 in. Let's pause. I think Worcester are still drawing, according to this here. They are playing then at home to Banbury. Let's keep the latest scores up there. We need to try and make the breakthrough early here against a struggling Stourbridge side. But no room for any mistakes or slip-ups from us in this game. We need to get the job done. Worcester lead. That would make it much tighter at the top. We have our first highlight, though. Miles Sona has it. Plays it into Luka Radojevic. Charlie Furr. Into Luka again. We're probing. It's a nice ball into Chucky. Back to Luka. Into Brook Myers. Do the players, now that they've been offered these new contracts, stop performing? You don't think so, because, oh, Ronaldo Flowers off the bar. He went for the ding. Maybe he should have just smashed it in. Brook Myers goes down. It's going to be a free kick. And we are pretty good from these. Luka takes them. We're not going to get a highlight out of them, so he definitely doesn't score, does he? Okay. Clayts loves making kits. The one he made for Breezy yesterday are lovely. Yeah, I do like making kits. They are fun. It is true. Miles Sona into Luka Radojevic. Into Brook Myers, into Fion Mooney. It's a lovely sweeping move. It's a ball out wide, which Ronaldo Flowers can go and get back. There's going to be a free kick there. And Rowe is not going to be booked for it, but we will have a free kick chance, which Mooney swings in towards Chucky, headed away. Luka blocked. Ronaldo Flowers, surely Luka, or Flowers should have taken the shot on here. Look at this chance as it comes to him. I think it's an open goal. He decides to pass from there. That's wild. What are your highlights settings? There you go. Key highlights, 1.5 speed. Is that all right? Surely he should have shot here. But he went for the pass and Mooney then hit it at the keeper. I guess the keeper was getting across quite quickly, wasn't he? But still, feels like a chance missed. Still 0-0 for us. 1-0 to Worcester. Here come Stourbridge on the attack, though. Bond, good save from Boyce Clark. Yeah, Hood. Yeah, Ali, that's the FM kit creator is really cool. It's really good fun. I remember the Bring Me the Horizon law, did you? One sec. Chucky is in behind. Chucky finds Flowers. He's got to be offside, surely. He's onside. Ronaldo Flowers has given us the lead. It could be a massive goal. That is... I swear he was offside. Chucky's got the assist, though. Maybe the... Yeah, no, do you know what? The defender's quite deep here. He's timed it perfectly. Ronaldo Flowers, he's getting us over the line here. We lead... And we continue to keep that 3-point lead. There are 3 games to go after this one. Makes up for the missed sitter. He does, doesn't he? Yes. That reminds me, I remember the Bring Me the Horizon law. It was when we were at that bar that did karaoke and you said to me, I suppose you'll be doing Bring Me the Horizon or something. Yep, that's it. I stand by it as well. Worcester are 3-0 up, by the way. Andre Ayew has scored the 3rd. Banbury are not going to be doing us a favour today. So we need to make sure we win this game. A second before half-time would not go amiss here, would it? Luca into... Okay, half-time. We're not going to get a goal before half-time, but it's okay. We do lead. Need to be careful, though, don't we? I'm not going to make any changes yet, but when we get to about 60, we do need to be careful. It's one of those where, do we go for a second? Probably. Do we try and lock it down? It seems a little bit scary to do that. Let's go and get a second goal instead. I don't know why I'm stressing about this. Is anyone else really nervous about this? Are we good? What do you rate our chances of winning this league title right now in terms of a percentage? Hi, Jack. Morning all. A rare chance for me to catch a weekend stream. Charlie Farr for 2. I think that percentage has just gone up. Charlie Farr with the finish. Brooke Myers, another assist. That must be a 30th assist of the season by now, right? Can't remember if we got one in the last couple of games, but it must be. Charlie Farr with a great finish. He has been a really good performer for us as well at right back, isn't he? 50 to 70. You either win it or you don't. 50%. Right. 92. A little edgy, but also confident. Much more confident now that we've got that second goal. I won't lie to you. Very nice indeed. Let's do subs now on 60. We have got slightly tired looking players here. Let's give a little rest too, because Brookmeyer's sharpness isn't quite there because of that injury he was carrying. Let's bring on Benny and move Chucky wide for him. 100%. I'm not sure I could go that far. That's a bit too much. 93. I'm a bit edgier than you guys, I think. I'm scared we're just going to bottle it. It'd be a horrible bottle from here, wouldn't it? We're not going to. It's going to be fine. Going to be fine. 3 games to go after this one. We lead 2-0 here. No silly concessions here, though, please. Ball forward. Keeper's going to get that one. I might just drop us down to balanced. I know that we keep the foot on the gas a little bit, but it seems silly to be attacking at 2-0 up. I feel like if we go balanced, we might score another goal anyway that way. In Clayts we trust, indeed. What is the goal difference? I think we are behind on goal difference still. And Worcester have scored 3 today, so they're going to be extending it a little bit, aren't they? Another goal, though, that is something to maybe keep an eye on, because if we get the goal difference too, it's basically 4 points that is the gap with 3 to play. Chucky in behind. Can he score today? Deflect. It's going to go in. Horrible own goal, but that's another goal on our goal difference. That's nice. Let's check it after this. Clay's had more confidence in a class handing homework in on time than he has of us winning the league. Oh, absolutely, yes. Chucky makes the goal, but he's not going to be able to claim it as his own. It takes 2 deflections before it goes in. Let's go to tactics. Why are you complacent in goal? I don't like that. Ulad Mahand for Burnett. Josh Onoma in at number 10. Those are the subs for now. How's Vontae Williams? He looks pretty knackered, so let's do Kinsella as well. Goal difference-wise, I don't think you can see it on here, can you? Oh, you can, because you can open... How did I open that then? You can open up the... There. Goal difference is 3 in favour of Worcester. So we are not closing the gap on them now. And they are also winning. Oh, they've conceded a goal. So we've actually gained 1 on them today. Come on, Banbury. Keep scoring. And if we could add some more goals as well. Maybe now, actually, in that regard, let's actually go back to attacking. Let's try and... Let's go Liverpool in 13-14 and try and do the goal difference as well. Watch us concede. We haven't. It's gone over. It's okay. Let's go for it. Benny with a couple of goals at the end here with 9 to play could make the difference, actually. We've got a corner. Is that... No, it's a free kick right on the edge, I think. It is. Just on the... A little bit out wide, though. Kinsella finds Sona. Finds for Al Johnson. That's another goal. The goal difference is down to 2. This is why you go attacking. Still 5 to play as well. It's a nice finish from our centre-back. Also, one of the others who have been offered a contract as well. Have Worcester, or are Worcester still 3-1? They are still 3-1. We've gained 2 goals on them in the race for goal difference too. This could be a very successful day, especially if we had a 5th here. We are in added time. Watch us concede now. Abbey finds Concannon. They're going to score, aren't they, Stourbridge? It's not the end of the world, but it would be nice to not. Oh, okay, they have scored. Right, that's annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed on attacking. But still, we're going to gain at least 1 goal on Worcester here. Unless they've scored another, which they haven't. 4-1 for us, 3-1 for them. It keeps us top of the league with 3 games to go. We have a 3-point gap and 2 goals in goal difference. Does that mean... I thought it was going to be 3. It might change after. And we're not paying those clean sheet bonuses. Exactly, that is true. We win 4-1. Yeah, I thought so. It's back down to 3 is the difference in goal difference. It just didn't update at the end there. That is okay. It's a successful day. That's not good news. Our keeper's fractured his arm. Oliver Reaver, our keeper who's got 1 balance, is going to go back in goal for the remainder of this season. I can send him to a specialist, but it doesn't really seem that worth it, to be honest, because I'm going to anyway, but we're going into into the summer then. He's fractured his lower arm during the match, but finished the match, which is a little bit wild. Injury worry for Boyce Clark, yes. All right. Oliver Reaver. Also, Vontae Williams is suspended. Oh, God. A couple of injuries potentially rocking the boat a little bit then. We're going to have to play a very unhappy Lewis Kinsella, who now wants to play more games. I don't like this. Let's put Tomo and Evans on the bench and Kager on the bench just to cover... Okay, that's fine. Maybe because there was no sub-keeper on the bench. Maybe that was why, yeah. Reaver kept it. That's true, actually. He did actually get injured during the game. And we didn't have to do the sub and put Sendles White in goal. We almost had the thing that I almost talked about. That I did talk about. It actually almost happened. Had the same thing. Badly fractured wrist, but only yellow injury during the match. That's weird. I don't even think he got the yellow injury, did he? Unless I missed it. I didn't notice it anyway. Vontae Williams is going to be suspended for yellow cards. Pharrell Johnson has signed his new deal till 2027, so we're going to have another year of Pharrell. That makes me very happy. Also, Brooke Myers has signed his new contract too, which is good stuff. Wasn't one of the intake players better than Tom Starwise? Possibly true, yes. He did it fist pump in the crowd post game. Maybe he did. That's true. Just properly. He went for like a high five and did a broke his elbow. It broke his forearm that way. Maybe something like that. Okay, boo this man. That's rude. Is this where it goes all wrong? It might be. Reaver did do very well actually, Holmes. You are right. He did serve us very well. Excuse me. Bloody hell. 3 games to play, chat. 3 games away from glory and winning the Southern League Premier Central, and that is the league that everybody wants to win. Do you create your own training schedules? No. Boring, isn't it? Right, recruitment focus. Fine. That's not great training. Lewis Kinsella has put in a 5.4 in training, and now we have to play him. Shall I warning him about his terrible training? You're right, I've not been good enough. No, I know you haven't. That's why I said it. Oliver Reaver, though, on the other hand, who does come in, has also been training very well. So well done, Oliver. That's good. Ulad Mahanda on an 8.2. He's turned it around a bit this season. I look at his profile and I think some of those new gens are very... Oh, my camera's gone off. Very near to being as good as. Do you see what I mean? Like, they're not far off him, are they? I can just turn... Hang on a minute. My camera's just got too hot. I'm going to open the door to cool it down a bit. In the meantime, you could also have this one here. You can have side profile for a second. One sec. If I get some airflow in here, it means the camera doesn't overheat. It's because it gets quite warm right behind the thing. I remember the name. What's the name? Yeah, Mahandi's former Arsenal. He is, yes. Learn to stand on your feet, lad. Yes, right. Let's move over here so that it looks like I'm looking at the right thing. We'll put the camera back on in a second. Hopefully it'll be all good before the next game. We did... oh, sorry. What's the question? Give Fredman his debut. I mean, we could be fairly close to that, couldn't we? How you doing, all? No, welcome in, Daddy. Buddy? But Daddy? No. Christ. Right, AFC Sudbury. We play there with these changes in place. I'm scared. I don't want us to mess up. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Loads of new follows today. Appreciate you guys. Oliver Reaver with no sharpness. Kinsella with not much sharpness. The rest of the team is going to stay the same, though. I think that is how we line up. We have Tom Owen Evans on the bench for the first time. No Vontae Williams. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. You can play left back. Keeney could play left back. This is true. We might need you. And Fred Mann. We might need all of them. Okay. Address the team. Pick up where you left off. We are at home. This should be a this should be a gimme, shouldn't it? This should be the one where nothing goes wrong. And they might be famous last words. Worcester, 3 points behind us, 3 games to go. We need to see who they're playing, don't we? The fans are there ready. Right, we'll kick things off. Here we go. Sim, you are. Chat, give him an update. Sim says, how did the Worcester game go? Let him know. Let him know. Oh, it was glorious. It was glorious. Right, we're on the attack early here. First minute. Luka Radovic gives it away. That'll probably be the end of the highlight, right? No, my word, they're on the way forward. Okay, we're fine. I thought they were going to score. Rewind on YouTube. I would absolutely recommend it, yes. Why, oh, why the Wyverns way? Or why the Wyverns? You may score 1, but we'll score 3 and finish top of the league. I don't know what... Oh, my word. Ulad Mahan, very close inside the first minute. What is that clearance I've just seen? That is outrageous. All right. I want to show you... I want to find out who Worcester are playing, but the highlights have not stopped since the start of the game here. We're really taking the game to them immediately. Charlie Farr down the right-hand side. Finds Ulad Mahand, who's just hit the bar, but he's been tackled. And surely now we end the highlight. No, we don't. To the tune of Delilah. Why the Wyverns? I like it. Luka finds his way into the box. Goes alone. Luka Radovic comes to Chucky, cleared. The rebound was blocked. You can see this being as difficult as like the Arsenal game. Something like that, where they sit in, maybe. We've started pretty well. Properly on the front foot. Worcester play away at Harborough. We are not on extended highlights. I don't know why the whole match is a highlight. We're not on extended. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if the my camera's cooled down. Let's take a breath. What division did you start in? We were in tier 7 for this this save. Tier 7. All right. There we go. Camera's back on, chat. We can also go over here again now. Let's continue. 5 minutes on the clock. 0-0. This is the game we're watching. Worcester City away at Harborough. If we better their result, we are really not that far away from, if we win and they lose, being right on the cusp of winning it, aren't we? Luka Radojevic has a free kick from the edge of the box, and Luka Radojevic draws a save, but it doesn't go in. Is it cheating or smart to sign up high-value free transfers just to sell a season later? I mean, it's not cheating, is it? It's less realistic, I suppose, but it's not cheating. I guess it makes sense. Like, people sign players all the time to sell them for a profit. It's like the Moneyball type thing, isn't it, sometimes? I'm first in the WSL as Liverpool. My second season at Liverpool in the WSL in January. I hope you can keep it up. That's no mean feat, because Liverpool's women's team is not great. So GG's. Business, yeah, I think so. Right. I should have just looked. I saw Worcester City. That's where I'm from. Oh, nice. That's cool. Here we go. Over the top. That is... Why is that a highlight? It does say AFC Sudbury are having to withstand heavy pressure. So we are taking the game to them. Worcester still 0-0 after 25 minutes. We are yet to break Sudbury down, and Ronaldo Flowers has picked up a knock. That's a bit scary. I don't think we need to panic, though. I mean, he's not playing great. Maybe half-time. Kinsella's on a yellow as well. Corner to us, though. Johnson headed off the line. Kinsella, Mooney, Kinsella. Can he get a shot off? Can anybody get a shot off here? We're passing around. Oh, my word. It was Johnson who shot. He didn't say he supports them, though. Yeah, Flowers' injury. I think we'll try and get to half-time. They're playing like this 4-2-4. I quite like it from Sudbury. 2 DMs, though. We've had 16 shots without scoring. They now have a free kick. Martin Lewis. It's probably not his name. Is there a break on? Ulad Mahand beaten to it. I support Wolves. I go to Worcester games often there. That's cool, Ben. All right. 3 minutes added on. We are approaching half-time. Still 0-0. Score us a goal. You're the Chucky man. Absolutely. Brooke Myers into Chucky then. This is it. Before half-time, Chucky finds Luka Radojevic. Players in the middle. Luka could go alone. He does go alone and score! 1-0 to the Wyverns. Lovely stuff. A beautiful finish in the end. Gets it in at the near post. Look, goes alone. Luka playing that deeper role. He's been so good for us, hasn't he? Did I give him a new contract? I can't remember. I feel like I must have done, right? I think I did it last stream. 1-0 though. It has taken a while, but we have broken them down. Worcester are still 0-0. That means, what would it be? 5 points, the gap, with 2 games to go? We are so close to getting this League One if it was to finish like this. So very close. Just win the league. I mean, that is what we are trying to do. It would be Worcester are winning. Worcester must be winning because it's 3 points. We'll check in the second half here, but I think Worcester must have scored late as well there. Let's check. No, it's still 0-0. Is that not registered for us? Or is that right? I feel like we should be more ahead. No? Am I losing my mind, chat? Let me know. It's still 0-0. Sub Flowers, you're right, actually. We've got to 53. You're right. Let's do that. Ronaldo Flowers is on his last legs. We'll do... Let's do Tomo and Evans. I think he's good enough to come and play left wing. Let's do that. Yeah, maybe our 2 points aren't added yet. I feel like that's the case. There it is. Ours weren't added. They are now. We've brought on Tomo and Evans. He's playing left wing. We'll save Benny Ashley Seal to play striker. Kinsella gives it away. This is only a 1-goal lead here. Kinsella's won it back, though. There's Tomo and Evans. Luka. Kinsella down the left. Beats his man. He's got players in the middle. Chucky's one of them. Chucky straight at the keeper. That probably should have been a goal, right? They've gone long with the clearance, but we have won it back. This is a stressful game. Is it still 0-0 in the Worcester game? It is. Oh, God, you'd be sick, wouldn't you, Holmesy? You'd be sick. Can't wait for your debut, boss. I mean, you will. I mean, if we get this League One, there's a chance to debut all of the new gens. I think, look at the chances we've had. Oh, chat, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm not going to say it out loud, but are you thinking what I'm thinking? Looking at these stats looking at this scoreline with half an hour to play. I'm a bit scared. Let's bring Josh Onoma on for Phil Mooney at number 10. A second goal would not go amiss right now. It is almost needed. We're all thinking it. Yeah. Oh, God. Here we go, though. Don't give it away at the back. Build an attack. Score a second goal. Everybody relaxes. And FM can stop doing its FM things. Ulad Mahand gives it away, wins it back. Chucky can go alone from here. Goes alone. Good save. It's still 1-0. We might need a moment from a Caleb Chukwuemeka or the ilk. We've got a moment for Farrell Johnson from the corner. It's okay, chat. We do have that second goal. There will be no FMings happening here. I feel like safe enough to say that right now. It's a back post header. Josh Onoma's corner. Farrell Johnson, who's popped up with a couple of goals recently, rises highest, and it is 2-0 to Three Counties. Worcester have also taken the lead in their game. Dele Alli with the goal. It's a good job we got that goal. Chucky's going to go on a break on his own here. Has he got the pace to get a shot in on his own? He cuts inside. He's still got it. What a goal it would have been. What a poor finish it ended up being. He's baby-legged it. Get the gold kits ready for next season. I like that. Gold badge maybe on there. I don't know. Yeah, we need to get designing for a new kit for next year. It's going to be good fun. Okay. And we do need a new kit as well. I think I might keep the third kit, but I think we do need a new kit. Casserier given away. What a weird highlight. Is there an offside there? There must have been offside. It was a good run from Chucky, wasn't it? 20 to play. Maybe Benny Ashley Seal for Myers is the other change here. Page brings down Kinsella. Tom Owen Evans picks it up. Gets to the byline. Gets himself into the box. Finds Josh Onoma, who scores. Lovely assist from Toe. Good finish from Josh Onoma. 3-0. Goal difference-wise, it also makes a difference here. We're gaining 2 on Worcester. We're only 1 behind, I think. If it's still 1-0 in the Worcester game, we're only 1 goal on goal difference. 1 behind on goal difference. I mean, it's not great keeping, but we will take it. Is it still 1-0 to Worcester? It is. I don't think this will be updated yet, but I think we're 1. Our goal difference is going to be 76 now. With 2 games to go, the difference is 5 points. Meaning, if we win our next game, we are champions. That's not true. No, it's 3 points. But if we win our next game, it could still go wrong if we lose our last game. But if we can get the goal difference as well, we're almost there, aren't we? Technically, it wouldn't quite be there unless Worcester concede before the end here. We will technically go to the last day where we just can't afford to lose. Which is a bit of a scary prospect, but I'm feeling more and more confident. Gold star above the badge, even though it's the 7th tier. I'm sort of into it. I kind of like it. Headed away by Johnson. It's a good defensive header, but Sudbury on the attack. Goal kick given. We're doing what we need to do. 2 minutes to play. 3 minutes added on. I'm going to do a sub into added time here just because this feels like it is done here. I'm going to take Chucky off for Benny Ashley Seal. We'll check in on the final score in the Worcester game. We've got our job done, though. A 3-0 win. They have won their game, Worcester. 3 points is the gap. Worcester must have scored a second goal to make it 2-0. I can't see it on here. We'll check after the game. Back-to-back Billy Joel to see us home. Yeah, weird. It is still 2 goals goal difference, meaning Worcester must have scored again. They did. 87th minute from Andre Ayew from the penalty spot to win away at Harbour Town. Now, though, chat, we actually play Spalding at home. I think it's at home. I think it might be away. It's away at Spalding, who are not a bad team. Only lost 4 times all season, got 92 points. If we're ever going to slip up, this was always going to be the game. It is a massive game, but we have at least given ourselves a bit of a buffer to be able to do that. I'd love it if we could not do that. But a draw would also sort of be fine, wouldn't it? We have that game coming up next. That game is in 6 days' time. So a nice little rest as well. Let's rest the team. Hopefully I haven't got the update, which means that they're all going to become unhappy, but I don't think I have. Give them 3 days rest. Here we go. Spalding are golf balls. Yep, they are, yep. We didn't start the fire. Okay. Oh, we've got some interest from Scunthorpe in Miles Sona. Scunthorpe play in the National League and are interested in our players. That's 2 divisions higher than us as well. He must be quite good. He's been great for us. How Mazzino, I'm not on that latest update on the beta track, so I've avoided doing that because of I don't want to ruin my save basically. But they have also, I think, hotfixed it. Right, here is that game then. There's a team meeting it wants us to do, and I'm not doing a team meeting. Gonna have to go and catch up as I've only just got in. Hope everyone is having a good one though. Sam, I hope you're well, my friend. Go and catch up. I feel like you do need to go and do that. Go and rewind and enjoy. Right. Dean credits Clayts. Thank you, Jimmy Dean. Not sure who you are, but that's fine. Right, we should have a few of our players back now as well. Obviously, no keeper, but Vontae Williams should be back. And see. Scout South Africa, Cam CDM duo. I'm not going to scout South Africa. We're in tier 7 in England, Nator. I don't know why you think South African players are going to get a work permit from me. Maybe later in the save. Because right now, I'm not sure that's going to be worth it. Okay, chat. This is it. This is title winning time. If we win and Worcester don't win, it's done, right? If Worcester lose and we win, it'd be done. If Worcester draw and go to 105 and we win, it would be done. So, yeah. If we win away at Spalding, it's a tough game for us, but it could get finished today. You got the champagne ready. Get your champagne ready. Get it on ice. There's a title to be won here. Vontae Williams returns to the team. We'll put Kinsella on the bench for... I kind of want to keep Tom Owen Evans on there. I'm going to keep Sandals White on there. We're going to go like that. And we're going to do the squad like this, I think. Yeah, still no keeper. Grandad Baby on ice. Yep. Iron Brew on ice. Brilliant work. How you doing on your 6? Hope you're good, my friends. Go and tell the team. No, I'm not doing a meeting. Those meetings are a trap. The team is this. Reva Farr, Sona Johnson Williams, Ulab Mahandra Radojevic, Myers Flowers, Mooney, Chucky. It is the quintessential 3 counties team. We go away to 3rd place Spalding with it all on the line. As Pep once said, we are close. We are so close. How you doing, Thomas Butts? Welcome in, buddy. I want you to pick up where you left off. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a like. We're on 41 likes. You can hit 50 right now and then make it 100 before the end of the stream. How does that sound? Sounds brilliant to me. Okay. We're underway. Away at Cyber Bullies Spalding Town. Is that their team? No, they're Spalding United, aren't they? Chucky. But we're going to get a chance there. Worcester are playing Redditch United at home. Redditch sit in the league where? Rock bottom. Fair enough. They probably don't win this game. I know you can't see that, but right under me here, Redditch United have 25 points and are rock bottom of the league. It feels like Worcester are going to win their game. Can we win our game, though? It's not going to be that easy. 0 shots for either team in the first 8 minutes here. It's going to be a tight one. Spalding are a good football team. I wouldn't win that game. Yeah, fair. Vontae Williams, though, with a throw down the left. Ronaldo Flowers. Go on then, Ronaldo. Do something silly good. Or Luca, it's over. He let Luca take the shot, and I feel like Ronaldo maybe should have gone on his own. Stays 0-0. No shots on target yet. A draw here sets us up for a home. I think we have the last game at home, and it would be the time to win the title in front of our fans. A loss here makes it a little bit nervy. Cyberbully coming forwards. Ahmed. Thompson. Gone just... That's a save from Oliver Reaver, by the way. Oh, my word. It's a great save as well. First shot on target in the game. Here's Luca. Good ball into Brook Myers, into Fionn Mooney. Down the right. Chucky in the middle. Can he find Ronaldo Flowers? No, he looks instead for Myers. Mooney picks it up. Given away by Luca. Cisse, formerly of Hereford. Down the left-hand side. He finds Cyberbully who scores. Bartosz Cybolski has given Spalding the lead. This was always going to be a horrible game. We've done worse against this lot than against Worcester. Yeah, we have drawn to these, and these have also beaten Worcester. This is a good football team with a good striker in Cyberbully, and we are 1-0 down. It means for the table, with Worcester leading, it becomes 108 points for us, 107 for Worcester. Is that correct? Or is it supposed to, is it 108 each? I can't remember, but that is, I think it's 108. It's 107 each. We are not top. If we lose this game, we would not be top because of the goal difference. We have got it all to do from here. I mean, this is always going to be the case, but we just can't lose this game. Let me shout at them. Let me berate them early. Spalding are a good football team. What actually happens is if we don't win this game, we have to try and beat Worcester's goal difference in the final game of the season. It could still all come down to that, but we could be about to bottle this massively and need to play the playoffs. And in the playoffs is going to be Spalding, who we know we struggle to beat. Oh my God. My heart. Here we have a highlight though. Before half time, it's not time to panic, but it is time to get a little bit restless. Mooney for 1-1. A massive goal from F. Moons. Maybe he does deserve a contract. Mooney equalises here at Spalding. Massive goal. Vontae Williams finds Ronaldo Flowers. Look at this pass. It's a beauty. And it's a near post finish from F. Moons. Get your flares up. The away fans are going wild as Mooney scores the equaliser before half-time. That gives us the little bit of breathing room to go and win the title in the final game. It's 1-1 here. F. Moons, maybe he is a legend. Mooney will tear you apart again. Half-time, 1-1. It's still on a knife edge. Worcester, I assume, are also leading at half-time. They are. It's 108 points to 107. Heading into the last game of the season. We could always afford one draw, but we have to. It's 4-0 Worcester. They're going to get the goal difference. They're playing bottom of the league. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right, Ollie. They've scored 4. Luca, over. I tell you what, today might be a time to really find a hero. Benny Ashley Seal off the bench or something. 48 on the clock. Chucky on a 6.4. Mooney to the moon, maybe. They're going to have the goal difference, meaning we can't afford to slip up in the last game too. We can't afford to concede a goal here. Keeper goes long for Spalding, but Johnson finds Vontae Williams. Luca gives it away. Ulad Mahand in the middle. Spalding on the attack. Can we win it back? Mooney has won it back. F. Moons into Vontae Williams. There's players in the middle. Chucky's in the middle. Brooke Myers is in the middle, and it's saved. It's saved by the keeper. That was the chance for Brooke Myers. We need the points. We just need the points. We need to go and... We've been the better team now. Let me demand more. Let me think about subs here. Luka Radojevic only on a 6.4. I think I'm going to do a sub on 57. I think I'm going to bring on Bernie Ashley Seal. But do I do it for Chucky? I don't think we can take Chucky off. I think Brooke Myers comes off and Benny Ashley Seal comes on up front. It worked against Worcester. Can it work here against Spalding? Time to dig in, fans. Wyverns. Fellow Wyverns, it's time to dig in. If you're going to win the league, you have to act like champions, and now's the time to act like champions. We've given it away. Spalding on the attack. Barnes. Charlie Farr's got some defending to do down their left-hand side. Joe Collins has scored. It's terrible defending. It could be all about to go wrong. Spalding have scored. Woodcock's cross missed in the air by Pharrell Johnson and volleyed in by Joe Collins. It's time to do a change. 62 to play. Luka Radojevic or Ulad Mahand. I'm going to leave Radojevic on for Josh Onomer at DM and do it that way round, I think. No, that way round. Fast stinker, but it wasn't great at right back. Wasn't great from Johnson at centre-back, but he's good. Chucky on a 6.2, severely worrying. We're going to have to shout at them. There's not loads we can do here. We've got half an hour to try and find an equaliser against a really good Spalding team. Sendles White right back. There's a highlight at least starting now. With 3 counties going second with a game to go. Woodcock down the left again. This is where the goal came from. It's headed away and cleared. Chucky has to win that header. He does, but Spalding on the attack again. They're too good for us. 2 up top might be the play. Joe Collins, though, could kill us here. He does. Oh, my God. We're doing it. We're losing it. We've just lost the title. We're going to the playoffs. This is where Worcester being so relentless is going to hit us. We've lost 1 game in like 20. It's a bottle job, but it also isn't at the same time. Like, we haven't bottled it. We've just lost to a team that are really good. We've lost 1 game. We beat Worcester. But it all came down to this. Right, we're going to change stuff. We're going to go 2 strikers and see if we can make something happen here. Chucky back up front. 2 strikers here with Luca in behind the strikers like this. Out of possession, we also push it up to match it. It worked before. Throw everything up front. Yeah, it's terrible defending, but they're just a good team. We need 2 goals in 20 minutes. It seems so unlikely to happen. The players do match up there, yes. We're gone. We're going to do this, I think. Any other changes that I can make? Tomo and Evans could come on. Luca's really playing rubbish. We're going to do that. Tom's going to play there. Maybe there. No, I like Mooney wide with his pace, maybe. And then we'll berate them. What's the Worcester score? Are they still 4-0 up? They've conceded 1 at least. The goal difference is pretty insurmountable as well, isn't it? Oh, what a heartbreaker. I feel awful. I feel like we couldn't have done loads. We just needed to, like, maybe lock it down in this game. But we also had to try and win it, didn't we? The best way to defend this game would be to try and get into the lead from 1-0 down. 10-0 win on the final day and Worcester only winning 1-0. It would do it, yeah. Do we go fully attacking? Their left-hand side has just destroyed Charlie Farr. It's too good. Cisse again, it's wide. I keep berating them and nothing's helping. Joe, thank you for the sub. Reaver with the goal kick. Highlight not ending is maybe a chance here. A goal now, and you could see something maybe happening in the last 15. Because a draw is enough. We need to really score here. And I like the way that the highlight is kept going with us with the ball. Mooney into Josh Onomer. We're playing it around at the back. Charlie Farr, you've got some making up to do. Foul there. Highlight continue. Let the highlight continue. It does. Yeah, Sona stinker as well. Sandals White on for him, maybe. Josh Onomer delivers to Mooney at the back post, headed away. Ronaldo Flowers, smash this in and give us some hope. Penalty! Pen given with 14 to play. Ronaldo Flowers has won us a pen. Even for the goal difference, this is massively important. It's going to be Chucky to take. And it's a massive, massive opportunity for us. He scores. Chucky scores to make it a 3-2. Do you know what? Listen to the song.
His name's
There's
Chucky.
13 to play.
He's a star. He is Caleb Chukwuemeka. He scores
3-2.
goals
This is not over.
at the lane and easy. Chucky is
You think
his
Farr is going to
name.
get sent off? I think you might be right. He's very motivated, though. Do we do Sandals White at right back? I can't. I've got no more subs. This is how it's going to have to stay. We have to go for the goal. 12 to play. Do I push up our fullbacks or something and go for this? They keep killing us down there, though, so I don't really want to. I think we keep it the same. I'm going to shout at them again. Shoot on sight. Leave it. We made the chance happen, didn't we? We just need a highlight. We need a highlight with 8 to play. We are going forward, look, but there's no highlight. 5 to play. Can I shout again? No. There's no need to panic, but there also is loads of need to panic. We need a goal back. Nothing's happening. Do I go very attacking? Do I do something? Josh Onomer into the 10. Push the fullbacks up. This is why his FM is great. Look how invested we are. It's crazy, isn't it? We've got no subs left. I've only made 3. I must have made them in 3 changes, which is annoying. 2 AMs. Who says no? Yeah, I am tempted. High risk, high reward. Yeah. Just getting players in there. I wonder if, like... I wonder if we've got too many players forward. Wing-back rolls. We could do it like this, and then out of possession, they still drop back in. It's not that crazy, is it? We'll do wing-backs. I'm very tempted to just, like, stick somebody else forward. I wonder... if we do that... that seems silly. I just think Onoma's better. This is crazy, but I'm going to move Josh Onoma closer to the goal and see if he can make something happen. Go 3 at the back. I'm going to give this 2 minutes and see if we make a highlight. We didn't. Added time then. We're going. I haven't got the players on the pitch, though. Charlie Farr's going to play centre-back. Vontae Williams is going to go somewhere. I don't know how this is going to work. Something like that. Unknown. I'm pressing lots of buttons. We're going like this. Out of possession, I have no idea how that's going to work. 5 added on. We need a highlight. We need a miracle. There's a highlight starting. Josh Onoma has it. Josh Onoma has it. Goes wide towards Ronaldo Flowers, who loses it, and they're going to break. Can we win this ball back high up the pitch? All we needed was there to be a highlight to at least try and make something happen. It's probably going to be a Spalding goal. They're on the attack here. We've only got these 3 defenders back. Deflected across and in. Ugh. We had to go for it. We had to go for it. Oh, we're actually not going to win the league. We need to come up with a plan to play Spalding in these playoffs, because there's a deflected cross as well. It's a great finish from a tight angle. Christ. It's another goal conceded as well, which is terrible news. 4-2. How many 4-2 games have there been this season? We played quite well as well. Spalding are 3rd in the league. So we play them in the playoffs. We should have time for the playoffs today, yeah. That is heartbreaking. The keeper injury as well. We don't necessarily get them. That's true. Let's have a look at this league table then. Joint on points going into the last game. Worcester have the better goal difference by 7. They have just absolutely decimated who they just played to basically tie up that. They won 4-1. There is still a chance that Worcester don't win their last game. This is true. If Needham Market beat Worcester in the last game, we win the title. But it just seems so unlikely, doesn't it? Just not going to happen. We've lost 2 games all season. Time for 3 at the back and just go for it. There is a chance. But oh my word, losing top spot with a game to go. By losing 1 game. Like, look at our form. Like, look at our form. Including that win there. It was always going to be this game against Spalding, wasn't it? We drew to Spalding other game, but they're a really good team because they also beat Worcester. Like, if you look at their win, they beat Worcester 2-1 here and lost 3-2 to them there. So, like, they've upset us and Worcester this season. I can't believe it. Charlie Farr's also suspended for this last game. I said it like 10 games ago. I did, didn't I? Just played a good team. Exactly. We didn't do... we just did, yeah. And then obviously went for it at the end. We almost got back into it with Chucky scoring the pen. It's 1-0. What's this 1-0? It's 1 game to go. And then otherwise, it is going to be... Tell you what, actually, chat. Needham Market are not a terrible team. They are 4th. They are at least one of the better teams in the league. Needham Market play... They don't play. They don't even play Worcester. Who are Worcester playing? They're not playing with Needham Market. So you've made that up. Worcester play Hales Owen away. Hales Owen are 20th in the league. No, they're not. They're 10th. We play 20th. Barwell, right? Yeah. They play 10th. Away? Does that help us a little bit? A draw for them, a win for us would do it. Jan, but what do you mean? Now is not the time, Jan. Three Counties chairperson looking to step aside. A local investor. No. We had talk of a rich tycoon takeover earlier in the season, and you said no, Jan. We're not having you stepping aside to a local investor now. No, thank you. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Okay. Can we smite Frankie? Maybe, yeah. Okay, let's go and play this last game. We need to win our last game and just hope that the pressure gets to them a little bit here. Something happens. End of an era at Clayts Lane. What? Have we had any mention of this? End of an era for Clayts Lane. Chat. Three Counties fixture against Barwell will be one tinged with emotion for the Wyvern supporters who will bid a fond farewell to Clayts Lane. The club are set to move into their brand new stadium in the near future and will be looking to sign off with a victory at their current home. We've got a new stadium. When was that? When was that mentioned? It's not even on here. It doesn't say it anywhere, right? I'm not local to the area, but I will buy the club. Yes, please. We've got a new stadium happening then, and this is our last game at Clayts Lane. But it doesn't actually say anything about it. Have I missed something? Is that on like the boardroom usually? I'm sure it should mention it if you're moving into a new stadium. There's no mention of it anywhere, look. It doesn't say it anywhere. Goodbye, Clayts Lane. That's, I guess we'll find out at the end of the season, won't we? That's crazy. To be fair, there might be another game because if we're going into the playoffs, we might play another game there anyway. It was one and done. There you go then. What the heck? That's fun extra narrative then, isn't it? There's so much narrative. Joe, by the way, Joe Mole, thank you for the 62 months. I know that we were caught up in the game when you resubbed there, but I appreciate you, buddy. Very cool. Have you seen the Macclesfield FC show? It was on iPlayer. I haven't, no. Right. Final game of the season. It could be a glorious day. It could be a bit of a heartbreaking day, to be honest with you. We have an issue with no Charlie Farr. Now, do we go Sendles White at right back in his final game, what could be his final game for the club, or do we go a little bit more sensible and go Kager? Sendles White or Kager, chat? Worcester won. Worcester won the city. We're off to Ledbury. Well, there you go then. The meter might have been the better choice after all. Maybe you're right, actually, Freund. Yeah, you might be right. Is Rob still the manager? I'm not sure about, man. Do you go Sendles for the narrative? It's I'm a bit scared about it. We are at home, though. Surely it'll be fine. Why is Luka Radojevic gone to 1 star? What the hell has happened to him? He's still brilliant, but he's just gone to 1 star at DM. Why is that? And what's happened there? Yambo potentially stepping aside in a new stadium in the midst. What an end to the season. Everything's kicking off. It's all going on, chat. I don't know what's happening here. And we've also bottled the title in this time too. It's the role, but I didn't change the role. Like, he was fine before. Out of possession, he's great. Here, he's not. Is it because I swapped him? No. It's the out of possession thing, but why? They don't think he's good enough for the role now, yet weirdly changed their mind with it. Odd. Other than that, though, I think we will keep this the same. Okay. I've read it, Pav. All good. You really should watch it. It follows them being brought after. Okay, we will. I will catch up with that now. We need to focus on this for the moment, though. That's cool, though. I'm building a 600k stadium while buying the club. Thanks, Ollie. Local investor, Ollie French. Sendles White. All right, we're gonna go Sendles White for the narrative, right? We have to commit. Let's keep this the same. Yeah, maybe whoever's buying the club is doing it. That might be right. Let's go and try and win by 10 goals in this game. A 5-0 win isn't enough. An 8-0 win would be. Do we go for that? No, it's not your fault on your 6. It's just this is like there's so much going on in the save. But yeah, we will. It is still. Yeah, I should watch it. You're right. Okay, I expect to see a better performance. We keep a very, very keen eye on the Worcester results here. If they drop points, we win the league as long as we win. All we need to do and all we can do is win our game and hope that things work out for us. A nice early goal to put the pressure on would certainly not go amiss today. Brooke Myers down the right-hand side. I'd like you to step up. I feel like you've not been quite yourself since that injury. Luca finds Ulad Mahand. Here is Sendel's White down the right. He gives it away but wins it back. A nice performance from Luca would be good too. Chucky goes for goal over. Close. All we need is run out of flowers. What is the Worcester result, score, game? It's 0-0 still in their game. If it stays like this, Worcester win the league. 108 points. We would have got 108 points in a league season and not won the league. Keep an eye on this as well for any Worcester goals going in or any goals going in against Worcester. Come on, Hales Owen. Keep it on the whole time. Yes. Ronaldo Flowers crosses towards Chucky for 1-0 to us. That's the start we want. That's the start we wanted.
His name's Chucky.
Come on, Hales Owen.
He's a star. He is Caleb Chuck.
Good goal for us. Ronaldo Flowers with the assist.
He scores goals.
Where? For the last time?
At the lane.
Yeah.
And
We're top of the league for now.
Chucky is his name.
Pressure's on Worcester. Unless they've also scored. They haven't. Hales Owen are keeping them level at the moment. Longer that continues, the better. Stop the count right now. Right now. Hales Owen have scored. It's 1-0 Hales Owen, chat. Do not get too excited, he says as he shouts. But Hales Owen have scored against Worcester. And at the moment, we would be winning the league. Worcester need 2. Oh my God, now Barwell have got a chance on the attack for them. Do not concede. Do not concede here. Keep up. Oh my God, he dropped it. Ah! Cleared. Ronaldo Flowers, go and score. What's happening? Keep calm, everyone. Oh my giddy aunt. Ronaldo Flowers has lost it, but hopefully end of highlight. Bottle Jobs Worcester. Imagine. It's still 1-0 to Hales Owen Town. Come on, Hales Owen. Who's buying a Hales Owen Town shirt if they win this game here? But possibly me. I can't believe this. Half an hour played. Frankie's getting the Worcester winner. I'm sorry. No, he's not. We should have loaned some new gens to Hales Zone. We probably could have. I don't know. Yeah, that would have been good. Can we get ourselves a second goal to at least make it comfortable here? That would be great. Vontae Williams down the left-hand side. Chucky in the middle. Chucky in the middle. Headers over. They need 2 goals. A draw isn't enough for them, remember. As half an hour in, they still trail. We need 7. Yeah, the goal difference is still there for us if we keep scoring here and they keep conceding. It doesn't matter if they don't win anyway, does it? Oh my God. Love the narrative, yeah. Mooney into Brooke Myers. Loses it, but Mooney gets it back. Flowers. Ronaldo Flowers saved. Unless we draw. True, yes. No, a draw and they lose is fine anyway. We still win. A draw and them losing is still fine. As long as we better their results. It's still 1-0. After 40 minutes. Hales Owen, it's 1-1. They've equalised. They've equalised. I mean, it's still good news for us at the moment, but that is now in the point of if they get a winner, they are champions. And we're only 1-0 up as well. Brooke Myers, going to be a corner. Half time. We really didn't need that goal going in so early, did we? We didn't need them to have a whole second half to try and find the winner. Hold out, Hales Owen. Second half starts for us. We're still only 1-0 up as well. You know what's going to happen. Pav's talked it into existence, by the way, as well. I'd like to have that pop up so that it's on there the whole time. I can't keep that on there, can I? No. Not on this build. They've scored. They've scored. I'm imagining that that's Frankie Bishop scoring the winner. Worcester have scored. It's so over. Hales Owen, we need a miracle from you now, but you've blown a 1-goal lead. There's 40 minutes to play. Let's score 7. Try and score 7 and in turn lose us the match. It's probably what's going to happen, but let's get Benny Ashley Seal on and Josh Onema. We're not. It's not happening, is it? Worcester have turned it around in their game. There's half an hour to play. Hales Owen. Imagine a Hales Owen equaliser here. Imagine a Hales Owen equaliser here. 25 to play. Football is a harsh, harsh mistress. If it becomes 3-1 rest players, you're actually completely right. Can we get a second goal here, though, please, to at least make sure that we do our part in it? Because Sudbury could just equalise and then the dream is over anyway. And to be honest, it wouldn't change all that much. Sing on the attack for them, looking for an equaliser. This could be heartbreaking. Tackle, but they've won it back. That's a chance. That's a goal. Right, we've conceded anyway. We've conceded anyway. Oh, yeah, do we get a bye? I think we do, actually. 70 minutes. We need to go and win. Imagine if they don't win here. If they actually concede now, it's not even good enough from us. Oh, shoot. I put them the wrong way around, but it's okay. I mean, it wasn't to be, was it? It's fallen to bits. It wasn't to be. We need to go and find a winner here. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, but at the same time, it's 3-1. There's no point. Chat, it's over. It's over. Worcester are winning their game now. I'd like to win just to make it so that we're level on points, but at this stage, it really doesn't matter, does it? Let's do Tomo and Evans on. Oh, chat. How has it gone? How has it ended up like this? Frankie hat-trick, probably. There's 15 to play. It's 3-2. Oh, God. Hales Owen have scored. There is still a chance if we score. Why can't we score? Why can't we win? Let's go 2 strikers. We'll put Tomo and Evans wide and then out of possession. The same thing. If it ends in 2 draws, oh my God, it'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? We need to find a winner here to at least, again, do our part in this. 2 Hales Owen goals would win it for us still, or 1 goal from us and then an equaliser from Hales Owen. We have a highlight. We have the ball. Imagine, imagine. Ulad Mahand, Ashley Seal, into Ronaldo Flowers. The collapse is crazy. It is, but pressure does this, doesn't it? Chucky keeps it in. Finds Ronaldo Flowers. Deflected cross. Josh Onomer puts it over. I fear that this might be the end of our attempt at winning this league. Hales Owen aren't scoring again, are they? And we're not scoring again anyway. It's 4-2 Worcester. Okay, it is actually over this time. It is done. Worcester are champions. Sam Allardyce's Worcester are champions. Oh, dear me. All because you didn't inspire them with a team talk. That's not how this works. Oh my word, how's he missed that? What even was that as an effort? What even was that as an effort? Did he like back heel this? No, he just missed it. What a chance. What a miss. We need to get ourselves back on a level footing ready for these playoffs because it almost was likely. Spalding are drawing away at Banbury now as well. Of course they are. Worcester City, champions with 110 points. Remember, chat, we were behind Worcester at the start of today. And I know that it's a joke type of thing, but I don't really like... You haven't, to be fair, but like I'm not really having that this is a bottle job. It should be Claines Lane. It should be Claines Lane? What? Oh, the game? I don't know what you mean. Right. We have finished second in the league. We haven't done a lot wrong. Let's be honest. We haven't done a lot wrong. Old Church in the playoffs. After all of that, we didn't win our last 2 games. The last game was a bit of null and void anyway. It doesn't matter because we ended up... Worcester won their game anyway, didn't they? That new contract. Not winning the last 2 games is painful. So painful. We don't play at Claines Lane. Oh, we play at 6 ways now. No, we don't. We played at Claines Lane. What are we talking about? Who scored for Worcester? Yeah, let's check. Worcester have won their final game of the season. They are champions with a 4-2 victory from 1-0 down. Amati, Ali, JTB, and then Frankie Bishop did get the late goal, but it wasn't the winner, so I'm okay with that. The playoff should be at Claines Lane. That's true. Worcester play at 6 fields, yes. 6 ways, sorry, they do, yes. Okay. We now have... It hasn't actually popped up yet, has it? Our fixtures. We will find out who our playoff opponents are going to be. The teams in the playoffs are Needham Market and Oldchurch have secured their place. Our teams in the playoffs are going to be Spalding, Oldchurch. Who's the other team in there? Needham Market and whoever that last one was. We play Oldchurch in the semi-final. And I believe it is just a one-hit wonder, right? It's just one game at Clayts Lane. It does take place at Clayts Lane. We have a one-hit chance to get ourselves to the playoff final. Worcester, heartbreakingly, incredibly heartbreakingly, have been crowned champions. Frankie Bishop has got himself player of the week. Of course he has. Frankie has ended up, season stats, 22 goals and 16 assists in 39. He's very good. We play in 7 days. We're going to go and play those playoff games now. It could be another season. Heartbreakingly, it could be another season in this league. That's good news, though. The takeover rumours are not to be believed. That's gone. Another takeover has gone away, which is good news. We really didn't want that one to happen with the local investor, did we? It's also mad Worcester have won the league. That's 3 back-to-back promotions. Yeah. I mean, there's no surprise in this particular universe with the team they've got and the manager they've got, but still, yes. Okay. Time to reset, chat. Time to not panic. Time to focus on what we can control, which is trying to win these playoff games. I'm a bit scared about it, obviously, but we can calm ourselves down and do this. Oldchurch, I think we drew to Oldchurch. Oldchurch, we should be favourites for at home, shouldn't we? Let's see. It's now calling this the end of an era at Clayts Lane, which makes more sense. This would be the last game. Where would the final be taking place? In this league. You know who wouldn't have bottled it? Quorn. Agreed. So close. It was a great season. I can't believe we've got 108 points and didn't win the league. Oh. It won't be at Wembley. It'll be at Clayts Lane again. It's highest place. There you go. So we will get home advantage in that as well. That's cool. It gives us a chance. Charlie Farr back in then. And then I guess the only thing that I'm wondering... Yeah, look, they like Luca again in this role. Suddenly don't mind him in the out-of-possession role again. Weird. Maybe that had an effect. I'm not sure. Now, though, we've got ourselves... I look dishevelled because I'm stressed. Now, though, we've got ourselves... We've got to focus up. We've got to go again and make sure that we can get ourselves actually promoted as the playoff team. It's going to be Spalding even if we get through, isn't it? Which is terrifying. Okay, how you doing, Cal Shagger? Welcome in, buddy. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. Any other changes to the team? I don't think so. A bench debut for Steve. I don't think we can right now. Oh, can I have Boyce Clark still injured, isn't he? Yeah. Still time for glory. There is. There is still time for glory. Let's keep Kager on the bench in case we need him. We do need this win. I think we don't panic. We keep it going as we can. We try and inspire them to try and get a win here. Let's now try and do our job. Playoffs begin, chat. There's the Oldchurch team. I'm going to say go out there and get a win. Please, Chucky, go and score a load of goals. Go and do the business here. Playoffs. Playoffs was always likely. I really don't want to do another season in this league. At least Worcester won't be there if we do. Corner for us early. Let's go and do this. Oh, I mean, Abstract, you're so right. Vontae Williams headed away. Luca's going to recycle. It's Brooke Myers even. Up the counties. Up the Wyverns. Come on. Ronaldo Flowers into Chucky. Went to dink it. Not sure why. Should have smashed it in, mate. Decent attacking start for us, though. Do they play the other playoff game at the same time so we can keep an eye on Spalding? I'd really like it. They do. Needham Market lead against Spalding. That's a good thing. We really would like to avoid them. That's a good thing. Another highlight starting here, though. We've won the ball back from Oldchurch. Luca has it. Charlie Farr, you've got some making up to do. You're in my bad books. Brooke Myers gets to the byline. Can he find one of our men in the middle? He can. How has that not gone in? It was Fionn Mooney. That was a chance. A real chance. Ronaldo Flowers headed away. How could we beat Worcester and then not win those last 2 games? How? They're playing 4-4-2. We've started quite well. If we win this playoff, you should get the San Marino lads in the save. Yeah, maybe. That'd be good. They're not in the save, though, are they? We need a redemption versus Worcester next season. We need to be in the same league as them. We really do. Here come Oldchurch on the attack, though. Fairclough. Down this scary left-hand side again. Saved and cleared. Highlight doesn't end, though. Headed away. Break may be on if Ulad Mahand wins this. He does. Long highlight. Ronaldo Flowers. Beats his man down the left. Chucky's in the middle. Brook Myers is in the middle. He might not need them. He's put it wide. Good effort. A great run from Ronaldo Flowers. 10 minutes. It's all kicking off here. I can't believe how many dramatic moments we've had here. Ronaldo Flowers. Ulad Mahand. I just want an easy victory here. I want to know at least we're getting to the final. Williams into F Moons. He's put it straight into the keeper. Going to be a goal kick. We've had 4 shots on. I swore we had 3 shots before that, and that was a shot on target. Either way, we've had 3 shots on target apparently. Still 1-0 to Needham Market. Oldchurch are in this game, you know. We've had maybe the better highlights, but they're in this game. This will go to pens. It might. I haven't really shouted at them. Let's demand more. Williams. Loses it, but wins it back. Williams down the left. Can he find a good cross? Ronaldo Flowers. Can he find a good cross? Chucky couldn't control it. And the keeper's got it. This is a weird highlight. What's the keeper going to do here? He's going to take his time. They are wasting time, I think. Chance for Oldchurch. In. What is that highlight? How did that even get to that highlight from there? The keeper had it, and then it just starts with a free kick down the left-hand side here, and they've scored a set piece. Oh, my God. This isn't good. There's a long way to go, but this is not good. The confidence is shot from not winning the league, I think, isn't it? The confidence is just shot. Keep the faith, yeah. Okay. Nothing's now happening. Like, we are they've had a 0.35 XG chances. Play for set pieces, maybe, is what they're suggesting. This is where you get the rubbish jokes in the chat, like sacked in the morning type of thing. Okay. Reaver's got it. A goal before half-time, right in added time, will be okay. We'll be okay. It's not time to panic. Oldchurch are decent as well. Obviously, remember, this is playoffs. These are good teams. They finished in the top 5, top 6. Top 5? Yeah. I think they went really defensive, didn't they? Chance at the back post. They've scored again. I think he scored against us last time as well. We need a change. We need to do something. This is what happens on FM. You lose a game, or like a title doesn't go your way, and then the confidence goes, like morale drops, and then you just lose games, don't you? It's just what happens. The keeper injury really didn't help us. No, we need to do something in this second half. It's just shook them. It happens. And that's always the thing with the playoffs, isn't it? That it can go anyway. Even like form kind of goes out the window. Let's do this. Let's do this. Spanner but 2 CBs. Push CB into, so like spanner like this. Do we spanner it now? We've had it loaded in ready if we needed it. And now, I mean, now is the time where we definitely need it. Ronaldo Flowers there, maybe. Move DMs into CM. Yeah. So, in possession, let's push these guys up. Let's go like this, I think is what you mean. Something like this, but far there. Vontae Williams starts. Brook Myers, is he better as a striker than F Moons? No. So let's play Ulad Mahan there and bring on Josh Onoma here. Make them channel midfielders. What, 2 of them, you reckon? And let's try and make some changes that make something happen here. Maybe 3 strikers can do it. Obviously, I will change the out of possession in a second as well. Exactly. Losing by more is not going to matter here, is it? We might as well go for it. This is just proper Football Manager stuff going on right now. Right, I'm going to take Brook Myers off. I'm a bit worried about the strikers not being able to play striker. Ronaldo Flowers there kind of makes sense. And then if we do Chucky... Benny Ashley Seal on for Mooney, maybe? If we do Josh Onoma for Myers and Benny Ashley Seal on for Mooney, and do a centre forward in the middle maybe, and play Chucky as that, and then these guys So I do him as a channel? Or keep him as the... I don't know what roles to go with here, maybe. Change Mooney for Ashley Seal. Yes, done that. And then what I will do is sort out this out of possession so that it matches basically what we were doing. Which is... You go there. You go there. Like that. That's correct, I think. Home and away leg. No, it's just the home leg. We need to come back in this game. Otherwise, we are donezo. Donezo. Okay. Why is that like that? That must be because... No, that is okay. So why is that like that for combined? That makes no sense. That is correct, right? They all match up? That must be to do with roles. Strikers in out of possession, not right. Oh, yeah, they're not. You're right. They are wrong. So I need Flowers there. Oh, did that wrong. Chuck in the middle. There you go. That's it. Swap them. Okay. Like that? Are we going for it like this? It feels like such a long shot, doesn't it? But we have to go for it. I think this is it. Berate them as much as we can. Hope that having strikers in there... I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. This isn't good enough. They look inspired. Just full send it and hope that we can do a magical turnaround second half. I don't think it's going to happen. But we're going to try. Full throttle, exactly. 3 strikers up there. They're going to park the bus. We have a highlight on 52. Now, a goal now, and the pressure starts to build, doesn't it? They're just a good football team. Oldchurch have done a number. I think we drew to them or dropped points to them earlier in the season as well, you know. I think they're a weirdly difficult team to play against. I remember thinking they played that 4-4-2 and it was hard work. Vontae Williams, though, we found space down the left. Scores! 2-1! Another goal, get level, and it's back on a knife edge again. Vontae Williams has scored. There's time in this second half, chat. Ronaldo Flowers finds Vontae Williams. That's the extra man with this extra width look, isn't it? And I mean, it's a really weird goal. He just stands there and shoots, but it's okay. Game on. Keep the man. We've got a corner straight away as well. A goal straight away here. And it's level again. Headed away. There's going to be a break on for them, but we're going to get this ball back for them. Oh, don't do that. Take a touch, man. Charlie Forrest won it back. I'll let you off. Ball over the top for Chucky. Win that header. Benny Ashley Seal into Chucky. Benny Ashley Seal. Put it wide. That was the chance. What a chance. How has he missed it? How did he miss that chance? That was for 2-2. There's still half an hour to play. Don't panic yet, but surely they just go more and more into their shell here. I can keep just berating them and demanding more. Time is etching away here. 20 to play. We need a goal. We need a moment. Instant sell. No way. It's Benny Ashley Seal. You can't sell him. Charlie Farr's not playing great. Is there somebody who can come on and play right wing back for us there? Not really. Unless we go with like a winger, Tom Owen Evans, to go and play there. Josh Onoma, Radojevic. He's just not playing very well. They're anxious. They're not playing great. Josh Onoma's not playing great either. Do I push up a midfielder? Do I push these into 10s maybe? Do I go for it more? I feel like I need to do something. Kager could. I don't know if he can play. Kager probably is the shout. Yeah, you're right. Encourage, don't berate, do you think? You might be right. I'm going to do that. I think we've still got another stoppage. 20 to play. Can I shout yet? No. Yeah, that's maybe what's making them anxious. 15 to play. That chance for Ashley Seal was the one, wasn't it? There's no highlights starting. 10 to play. Will there be a moment? Something. Can something drop our way? Anytime now. Yeah, it's fine. If you wanted to make something happen. Cam 2 CMs. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, I like that. Let's play Luca further forward and then do 2 centre mids here. They can still play it. Channel midfielders here. And then put like a second striker running in behind in Luka Radojevic. Something like that. I'm wondering if we want to get more width. What's this? Advanced wing back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do I go full attacking, very attacking? Do I have any other changes? Does Tom Owen Evans come on? I haven't got another striker change at all, have I? This has to be it. Let's do I guess we need something to happen. Let's do very attacking. There are 9 minutes to play to find an equaliser. There is a highlight. For the first time in about half an hour in-game, there is a highlight. That's the highlight. Brilliant. Thanks, Football Manager. For Christ's sake, it's just one leg. This is it. Highlight. We're on the attack. Harry Flowers has put it out for a throw. Vontae Williams has a throw for us. Vontae Williams crosses for Oulad Mahand, who's hit the bar. Sometimes, chat, it's just not your day. He's hit the bar. I'm going to go... I want it to... We're going to go dynamic just in case it makes something happen. It probably does. We've hit the bar. Of course we hit the bar. How you doing, Sam? Jesus Christ. That would have been it. It's worked for me in the past. I mean, I'll try anything at this stage. Chucky's on a 6.6. I can't shout at them. We have the ball. Get that ball forward. Just make anything happen. Get this to extra time. It might even go straight to pens, but we are in the last chance saloon. Vontae Williams, a good header for Ronaldo Flowers. We do have people in the middle. It's going to be clears, but picked up by Kager. Back into the box. Picked up by Kager again. Goes down, free kick. Not given. There wasn't a free kick given there. What the hell is that just happened? He just fell over and they carried on. I don't know what I've just seen. We've won the ball back, but it's going to be wasting time for them. There's a minute, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes ticking around. Didn't want to get promoted anyway. We've lost at home to Ovechurch. You really can't. You can't even begrudge them it. They've done great. 3 minutes added. We're into just pray. Just pray, chat. We're into just pray mode. It's not our season, is it? Right. He gives that free kick, doesn't he? 30 seconds to play. Ovechurch will play in the final. We are going to have to play another season in the Southern League Premier Central. Let's go and renew those contracts. Let's pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and go again. Because it just wasn't our day. We have to win the league next year. That's not the end of the season that we wanted. The lower leagues are more difficult than the Champions League. I agree. I can't believe we hit the bar. I can't believe it was Oulad Mahand of all people on the end of it as well. Just FM things. I mean, look at the stats in this game. Why are we just still looking at the ref? Get me out of this stadium. Thank you. Look at that. We've lost that game 2-1. They had 0.72 average rating. Cameraman's just crying. Yeah. We can speed run it. I think we're going to have to, aren't we? Oh, that feels like a kick in the knackers is what that feels like. Sometimes Football Manager just says, no, our last game at Clayts Lane forever cursed. Look at that. We really gave it everything second half as well, but we hit the bar with that chance. Benny missed that opportunity. I think that's just one of the most disappointing things that's ever happened to me in FM. It's classic Football Manager though, isn't it? Thanks for being here to share it with me. I'm going to go and cry now. That is outrageous. 3 counties disappoint in Clayts Lane. Goodbye. I guess we go and find out. We have no idea what the stadium is next year. It hasn't told us. It just says that this is our last game. We can't see. Can't wait to see the Wyvern Twitter. Yeah, we can keep the same squad though. We can keep these guys around, give them new contracts, and we know that they can go and win the league. We know that they can do it. But look at that for an almighty bottle job. It's not even a bottle job. Opposition scored twice in 20 seconds with a minute left. It's wild, yeah. Look at that. Crazy. What was the result in the... Spalding did win, look. Spalding won 4-2 in the end. So it will be Spalding versus Ovechurch in the final. Time to leave Clayts Lane and make room for a statue of Chucky. Yeah. Chucky the Redeemer. I like it. Okay, let's find out who gets promoted, Spalding or Ovechurch. I could do with Spalding not being in the league next year, to be honest with you. Because they have always had our number, haven't they? Oh, what a terrible way to end our season. Too late to consider a journeyman save. Yeah, I like it. Right, we're going to accept the current vision. I don't know what wage or budget they give us for next year, but hopefully it's decent. Squad planning for next year, of course. Joe Collins, I don't want to look at his face ever again. Squad, blah, 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 blah. End of season review. I mean, what a season. We got to the third round of the FA Cup. We got ourselves all the way to a last game shootout and lose and don't do it. I'm going to tell them that we're going to win the league next year. Promoted as champions. They liked it. They agree. Sort of. Right, pre-season starts. I just want to, before we finish up today, let's go middle ground for a pre-season. Before we finish up, let's find out our board. Let's find out our budgets and find out who actually gets promoted. We'll make some interesting media and marketing literature. It will, won't it? It's all part of it. We've been given 17,000. They've given us a decent wage budget to improve on this squad, by the way. Consider that I probably just want to keep these players here anyway. 6k to spend is very, very reasonable. Minus scouting budget is weird. But £500,000. Our balance is still over £1 million. We're doing very well. That might go down because we have got this stadium coming through, which could be terrible news for us. But that's crazy in this league. Yanbo is very, very, very kind to us, which is nice considering we didn't even get promoted. But yes, that is, we will take it. Let me find out. Have they play it on the 9th? Should we attend this? No, I don't want to attend it, but let's get ourselves up to the 9th and see what happens in that game there. And then we'll continue. Yeah, we should get the coaching course, surely. Fionn Mooney wants a new contract. I will, to be fair, can I say at the end of the season or is it the end of the season now? To be fair, we should give F Moons a new contract, shouldn't we? In fact, should we do that now? He's got to stay around because he's we're going to keep this same squad, I think. Maybe one or two little extras. Yeah, Spalding turned it around, yeah. Where's your agent? Why do you have an agent in this league? 1.3k. It's quite a lot. Yeah, we got 700k from an FA Cup game. It does help. Important player. A lot of money, F Moons. Fine. I think he's worth it. I do want to keep the same team, I think. He did come up with a very big goal against Worcester. I can't believe we beat Worcester and then didn't get promoted. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. At least it means we can keep these lads together, try and make sure we win get a title under our belts early on for next season. But yeah, we can maybe go and have a look at like Taylor Richards, bring him in possibly. See what happens. It is now the 9th. Igor Kilman's been given a work permit, which is good. It is now the 10th. We will find out who got promoted. Our set piece coach stays. Mooney signed his new contract. Who won? Spalding won it on penalties. It's a great story, though. It is. That's true. Yeah, to be fair, 1.3k a week. That's why he has an agent. That's true. Spalding win it on penalties. So they will be going up. And heartbreakingly, it means that the table looks like this. It's us in the middle, look. Not going up. Between Spalding and Worcester. Heartbreak. 108 points, chat. Yeah, Nuosu is the keeper. We've got the new keeper already, haven't we, Hamazinho? Kanoya Boyce Clark. Like, he's just injured. That keeper injury maybe killed us. It maybe didn't it? The real enemy of the last few weeks was Spalding. At the end of it, yeah. You're right. I can't believe it. I can believe it. Because it was, like, we went into today's stream behind Worcester. And we finished up behind Worcester. We went in today's stream worrying that Spalding would beat us. And they did. Spalding's form is ridiculous. They're a ridiculous team. They got, even though we were so far ahead, they ended on 96 points, by the way. In a 42-game season, that is not to be sniffed at all, is it? Like, only dropped points in 13 games. So, yeah, we joined the 3-up campaign. Yeah, 3-up, please. Thank you very much. Keep Spalding in the league so you have a rival. Well, Spalding are going up, aren't they? They got promoted. So we can't keep them in there. So a few players will be ready for the National League or better. Yeah, hopefully we won't be too far away. Just a couple of real quality signings with a view to winning the league. Yeah, I agree. Okay, now help me set up my first FM proper save. Who should I manage the Wyvern way? You do you. I guess, like, you could take... I'll tell you what you should do, Helmazinho. Take the editor file and then just change them to whoever you want it to be. We can be back here in a few days. We'll get 110 points. We'll try. We will try. We'll try and breeze through next season if it feels like we're winning every game. But that is absolutely and utterly, I'm going to save it as a new one, heartbreaking. But that's Football Manager for you. So thank you very much for hanging around. I'm going to go and extend some contracts, set us up to continue. Next stream will probably be on Tuesday, chat. That's my aim. I want to do Tuesday, Friday, Sunday streams if possible. Oh no, a power cut. Yeah, I just saved it. That's annoying, isn't it? But thank you so much for hanging out in our first season here at Three Counties. I'm sorry we couldn't deliver the goods at the end. That is just a horrible screen to look at, isn't it? Part of the story, though. It will make our wins even sweeter, won't they? Transfer stream, do a few games, sim ahead 20 and see how we're doing. If doing fine, then get to the end of the season. Possibly, yeah. I'm not sure. Any raid, I'll have a quick look to see who is online and we can set up a raid if it feels right. Otherwise, do you know what? Let's go and jump across the map because let's see if we can make him have a power cut like he did for us last time. But chat, I will leave it there for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being able to deliver, but we'll get them next time. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out for some videos coming this week. See you on Tuesday for another stream, and we'll be back to hopefully get promoted next year. Hopefully. But yeah, it's been fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Christ. What a terrible way to start your Sunday. Bye, everyone.